Welcome to the AAHL, the American Air Hockey League, where you get to see all the greatest matches of all time in air hockey sports history. And tonight, we have Nathan, the number 2, trying to fight back for his number 1 position from Spec. Are you guys not excited tonight? All right, looking over the chat, we got Ivy signed off saying, hey, eating Pop-Tarts. How about you guys? Dude, I'm eating my own homemade jalapeno poppers with bacon and cream cheese, dipping them in the Chick-fil-A sauce. Let me tell you, it is fantastic. All right, we got the American Air Hockey League, letting people, you guys know, they're warming up, all that fun stuff. Tom Hawk saying Jesus died on the cross. That's right, Lord and Savior, but let's keep this thing rolling. We got Mr. Baconberg saying hello, welcome in. We got the number 1 AAHL fan cheering for you, Nathan. That's right, you got your own number 1 AAHL fan cheering for you to win tonight. But don't let that pressure get to you. Just remember, take Spec down as if he was just another noob on that table. We got Noe in the chat saying, puck up or shut up time. That's right. Except for me, because if I were to shut up, then you guys would have nothing to listen to. You got to have that yappity commentator guy going off on you. Jalapeno powder sound fire. Dude, it is so fire, man. I crunched up those little bacon pieces, the jalapenos, added some paprika, a little bit of garlic salt. I mean, man, there's so much that went into this. Cheddar. I even grabbed some Velveeta cheese, put a little bit of that in there. Yeah, I don't know why I'm whispering like someone's going to hear my secret recipe when I'm telling everyone online right now. So good. Deep fried those bad boys. I mean, crunched up some Ritz crackers and saltine crackers for that outside crust. Dipped it in the special flour and then egg and then the, cracker dip. Deep fried them, dipping them in the Chick-fil-A sauce. A whole nother level. All right. Speaking of whole nother levels, right now, Nathan versus Spec. This is a whole nother level of air hockey gaming. If you guys have never been here before, have never seen this before, let me tell you, you guys are in for a treat, just like these jalapeno poppers are a treat for me. You guys, get ready for a show of a lifetime here. Nathan has been trying to reclaim his number 1 position for quite some time now. This might be the moment. Tonight might be the night. Or will Spec continue to hold strong in that first position, not letting go? You gotta remember, it is hard for someone who is at the top to continue to hold on to the top when he's got those players just beneath him, climbing for the finish line. All right, going back over to the chat. We got Eggplant saying, you should try Italian style and wrap the jalapenos in, I don't know what that word is. Prosciutto, and stuff with ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese, I think. Yeah, man, the ricotta cheese definitely sounds good. I don't know what prosciutto. I haven't heard that before. Sounds really good though. And actually, that's so. There's a few things I want to try differently. Number 1, I want to take my jalapenos, and I actually want to pickle them. And I think I want to use some pepperoni juice and some other stuff, and I want to try to pickle them because I think that's one of the things I'm lacking is some real flavor behind the jalapenos. And then, like you say, the ricotta cheese, I bet that would go much better than just regular cheddar. Also, I want to do maybe like some extra aged sharp cheddar. I bet that would go really good with the Philadelphia cream cheese. So, all right. Enough about food. This ain't no food channel unless we're cooking some people up on that air hockey table. Here we go. Both players looks like they are ready to rock and roll. Are you guys ready? The face-off. And Nathan does get possession number 1, sets it up into that diamond drift. That first game matchup always kind of seems to go, either way. It's always hard to say who's going to take that first win. Looks like Specto up on the lead currently. Nathan with a right wall over. A nice shot, 1-1. Ties it up. We got Delta in the chest saying good luck and hello. Welcome in. Now Spec with control sets it up. Goes for a right wall. Doesn't quite land. Setting it up once again. Ooh, a nice block by Nathan. Nathan's going out pretty far there. He's trying to really get into that position of blocking against Spec. It actually is starting to work a little bit. Spec, though, he's going to find that huge opening if Nathan stays out too long. 1-1. Nathan loses a bit of control there. He tries to go for a double dinger. Does kind of go off the table. Wild light. Delta in the chat saying, Dan, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's right, everybody. Like and subscribe. Double tap that screen. Let us know in the comment section how you guys are feeling tonight, how you guys are doing. Do you guys like what you're seeing? Do you enjoy the commentary? What would you guys like to hear and see next? Ooh, another point-to-point, 2-2. Or excuse me, 3-2. Now 3-3. A very close match between these two players. Spec setting it up, goes for a right wall under. He made it look like he was going to go for like a cross or a cut, but he switched it up with a nice flick of his wrist there. Now Nathan in control, setting it himself, going for another right wall under to a double dinger, but doesn't quite hit the shot, just barely on the bar of Spec's goal. Nathan tries to get a little bit of a transition shot there. A nice recover though by Spec, stopping the puck dead in its tracks. 4-3 still. Nathan with control though, going for the right wall overs here. Looking for an opportunity, an opening. Can he find it? We got Lone Wolf in the chat saying hello again. Welcome in. Glad to see you're back and having a good time here. Nathan with control, sets it up again. Goes for a left wall over into a double dinger. Left wall under. Are you kidding me? Look at this highlight reel. Nathan setting it up just perfectly into a left wall over, left wall under, double dinger. I can't express how amazing of a shot that was right there, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, stay tuned for these shots right now. 4-4. Already heating up on that table right now. Nathan, a nice block into a transition shot, but doesn't quite land it. Gets control, though. Taking his time, setting it up. Goes for a right wall under. Set it up again. Oh, a nice cut, but doesn't land the shot. Tries to go for another cut. Another nice block by Spec. Spec tries to go for his own cut. Another good recover by Spec there. Fluffy Dragon Slayer saying, what's poppin', y'all? My jalapeno poppers is what's poppin'. 4-4. Ooh, a Spec with a nice forehand recover. Tries to get it again. Loses it just barely there, but recovers it once again. This recovery rate by Spec is actually pretty good. You know, we haven't seen a lot of great recoveries from Spec until lately. A lot of great recoveries now. 5-4. Nathan in control. Getting these off goals, trying to pull Spec away from his defense. Tries to go right wall under there. Doesn't quite land it, though. Spec manages to block. Now Spec back in control. Right wall under. Doesn't land, though. Nathan gains control. A nice job there by him. Fluffy Dragon Slayer, yeah, he's totally getting beat for sure. That's why he's got the lead. Oh, well, currently it is 5-5. A very close match between these two players. Anything you're saying, guys, I got out of the double date? Oh, no. Did you use the double dinger to get out of the double date? Great move indeed.
Oh my god.
Nathan hits one, goes out of bounds. He kind of gets upset at that one because he knows it is going to go back to Spec's possession. We got that guy saying, great to see the boys came out to play. That's right, the boys are here. The boys are back in town. Something like that. No, he's saying pucks will fly. That's right. You know it's a good time when pucks fly, like they used to say. Ooh, a nice little transition cut there by Nathan. 6-5. 1 point to go for Nathan, but Spec is a comeback master, I should say. Never count Spec out. 6-6. We saw it last week against Josiah. Josiah had him dead to rights, but Spec came back. An unbelievable comeback story for Spec there and kept the win. 6-6, show me moment. Nathan setting it up, goes for an off goal. He really wants to get this first game win. Goes for another off goal, right wall under. Now he goes for a left wall. Good block by Spec though. Nathan just a little bit too dead center. He needed to choose whether it was going under or going over there. Now he's got to recover this. Spec though setting it up, is looking to take advantage of that missed opportunity. Goes to the right wall over. Nathan doing the transition. 1-0, 7-6. 6-7, you could say in the chat. Type in your 6-7. Get your shenanigans out there in the chat right now. We love you all in the comment section. Big win for Nathan for game 1. But remember, this is a 2 out of 3 set match for reclaiming the title. This might be that night. Who is going to take that win? We got State from Jake Farm saying hashtag or slash exclamation point, whatever, boss. All aboard the bus, beep, 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 says the Nightbot. That's right. We got that automated in there. If you guys ever want to have some good old fun, do those exclamation point, maneuver things. We got Dude Fluffy doing just a little bit of spamming. We appreciate you here in the chat, but remember to keep it fun and enjoyable. No need to spam. We all are here to have a good time.
What a look.
We got user CM9 saying B. He's like, hey, will the sky announce B? That's right. B there or B square.
I felt tough when I asked it. Don't worry, I know.
All right, Nathan, getting the headband on, already getting serious. That might be too early. You got to remember, when you are in a race, never to use your NOS too early. But Nathan, he's going for it immediately. He's got the cross headband. It looks like he's got Jesus on his side. You guys better be careful out there on the table. All right, there we go. Spec setting it up, looking to take advantage of these shots here. I just want you all to know Spec is a great guy, but I got to root for my brother in this one because he is considered the underdog in this matchup. All right, here we go. Nathan goes for that drift into a cut, gets it 1-0, taking the lead. We got Nessie in the chat saying, go, Vigo. That's right. We got Michael in the chat saying, stay. He wants me to say some interesting things, but you got to remember, I'm too clever for that, my friends. But you guys can keep trying. Just remember to keep it fun and clean. Dude Fluffy saying, I love Jesus Christ. Amen. That's right. And he loves all of you. 1-2. Spec taking the lead. Big lead now. 3-1. It looks like he is focused up. We got Mike with the smile on the face. That's right. You try. Keep on trying. I don't mind. Just remember to keep it clean. All right. And Fluffy saying, apparently, why do you have a fog machine is a dumb question. That's right. Listen. Think of it this way. Without a fog machine, you wouldn't have this. That's right. You take your laser lights and you use them like lightsabers with the fog machine in the dark. Either way, though, 2-3. Nathan trying to make this comeback against Spec here. Is Queen Ruth here today? I don't know if she's there or not, but I bet she'll be popping in as soon as Josiah shows up on that table. Definitely appreciate Ruth Kamichek. If you guys are ever looking to buy or sell a home in Idaho, reach out to Ruth Kamichek. She is the real estate relocation expert. And I'm just saying, listen, a lot of times you guys are thinking to yourselves, man, I don't know, can I trust these real estate agents? I'm putting a lot of money on the line here when I'm buying or selling a house. What do I do? But then again, do you want to try to figure it out yourself, or do you want an expert behind you who's going to find you the best deal, make you the most money, or find you the home of your dreams for your family where you're safe and secure? Reach out to Ruth Kamichek. She's right there on that board. You guys can see in the background. But now back to the show, because Nathan getting another point in there, tying things up. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let's look at that score. 4-3, taking that lead. 4-3 now. Nathan in position, goes for that cross on the outside goal there. Almost a nice capture there by Spec, but he just doesn't quite get control. But he gets a nice block. Capture shot there. 4-4, tying it all up. Looks like I'm getting a phone call, but ladies and gentlemen, we are going to ignore that one because this is a match that we do not want to miss. Remember to turn your guys' phones on silent mode because you don't want to miss this match. We got Dude saying, go Blue Jays. I don't even know who that is, but okay. They're awesome. Yes, they are. Brewers on top. 4-5. Beck taking back the lead. A back-and-forth match between these two players. Nathan tries to go for a double team here. Roundabout Dragon Slayer shot, and he gets it. Tying it all up. 5-5. Win a criticality. Spec getting back possession, though. We got Dude Fly saying Aaron Judge hit a walk-off homer. That's awesome. Good to see. Can Nathan hit a walk-off homer here against Spec? I guess that would equal what, a 7-0 match? That would be a home run in air hockey terminology, I believe. Here we go. Ooh, a capture shot there by Spec. Nathan felt the pain on that one. 6-5, though, is not over yet. Nathan still has the 1-game lead as well. Nice cut there by Nathan. Slips it on through. 6-6. Show me! Spec tried to hit a fast one on Nathan, but Nathan is not privy to those maneuvers. He sets up the diamond drift. He's looking for a point of opportunity. Goes for a turkey shot. Almost gets it. A good block by Spec, though. Spec is not going to fall for the amateur trick shot there this time. Nathan, though, trying to get back control. Oh, he gets a good shot, but it's not in. It's now back to Spec. Spec backs it off. Goes for the right wall under and lands it. 1-1. Another 6-7 for the books. We got anything, sir? 6-7. We got State Jake Farm saying Spec's song should be Blind by Calm. We got Samantha saying, come on, Nathan, you got this. That's right, Nathan. Come on. We got State Farm, Jake Farm with the eyeballs, the 6-7s. That's right. And we got our puck starter girl out there, Emily, also the fiance to Spec. That's why she always tries to give that puck to Spec. Not really, guys. She is definitely fair with her face-offs. I just like to joke around here. That's what I'm here for. Remember to have fun. Enjoy this awesome official 1v1 match set between these two players. Here we go. The face-off. Partner release. Spec tries to go for a fake shot. Nathan gets the return right wall over. 1-0. We got Jace in the comment section. What's up, guys? What is up with you? Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Samantha saying, I think you can win this, Nathan. You got it. That's right, Nathan. You got this. Set up that diamond drift. Here we go. Dragon shot. A dragon right wall over. A little bit off, though. It looks like Nathan kind of swapped up a little bit there, but he still has a good opportunity here. A nice shot there by Spec. Spec is just zoning in right now. He might be entering the flow state even, but he just needs to be a little bit quicker reaction time. We got Jace calling out what he predicts is going to be a 7-5 Nathan. We'll have to see if that does come to transpire here, but hopefully Nathan's the one with 7, at least for this match. Samantha saying, let's go, Nathan, Nathan. Fluffy Dragon saying, Nathan accidentally topped it. That's why he passed it. Oh, I must have missed that. I must have been reading comment section during that time. We got Noise saying 82 watching and only 17 likes. The math ain't mathin'. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You guys got to double tap that screen to hit those likes. You guys got to hit that sub, that notification bell. You guys want to stick around for these amazing matchups. Listen, this is the only place you get to come to where you get to communicate with both the commentator, the players, the other fans as well, all enjoying a moment together that you will never get to experience again in your lifetime. Nathan now setting it up. A nice little block there by Spec. Nathan going for the right wall under. A good block by Spec. Spec sets it up into a diamond drift of his own. He's looking for a shot. Here he goes for the right wall over. Not quite there. Nathan tries to capture it. He does manage to get a good catch on it there. We got Hyber in the chat saying, let's go, Nate. A new fan for Nathan there. Samantha also saying, oh, come on, Nathan. You could have got that. The frustration behind us fans right now with these two players. Such a crazy strong matchup between these two. 1-1 right now. 1 game to 1 game. It could still go any way. Jay saying 180 pieces per minute. My goodness, these guys are about to have heart attacks, but that's what they do for the love of the game, for the love of the people in the chat. And still tying it up again. No, excuse me, 3-2. Nathan keeping the lead. Now it's tied up 3-3. A slow change up by Spec there, getting Nathan, getting him a little bit off his, just thrown him out of whack there, but he still has his chance. He's still out there doing it. Spec tries to go for another off-speed. A lot of interesting maneuvers here by Spec, not something you see all the time. I love seeing these change-ups. You know, no matter what, at the end of the day, both these players are great players, and I love seeing them play such a great game. 4-3 now, Spec in the lead. And Samantha in the chat saying, what's going on? That's why you're my man who scored that. Yes, let's go. Jace saying, great channel, am turning on notifications. Excellent, excellent. You know, we do these things every Sunday and Monday night. And, you know, maybe we'll do more, maybe we'll do less. It all depends on how things are going and how much you guys are enjoying these matches, live streams. Now 6-4. Is the 7-5 prediction going to come true? A double dinger left wall over. A huge, awesome shot there. 6-5. Nathan gets, oh, 6-6. Show me. The prediction is off. Who's going to take this win? Spec goes for a cut. Nathan blocks it. Sets it up. Goes for a cut of his own. Doesn't quite land. Looking for a left wall under. Just barely off. Nathan sets it up into the center. I guess it's 6-7. That's 3, 6, 7 in a row. 2 games to 1. Nathan taking the lead.
Yo, Caleb, this is super interesting. It's like a game never happens like this, where it's constant, like it's always on edge. Usually, it's never like this.
Never. This is why you have to be here when it's live, because if you don't see it, you'll miss it. You'll never get to have the instant entertainment, the moments. This match is so thrilling. You do not want to miss it. If you are not on the edge of your seat right now, if you're, oh, you guys get me rolling right here, right now. 1-2, Nathan in the lead. We got John B in the chat saying Nathan's heart rate isn't usually that high. That's right, Nathan is spiking. He's saying, I want this win. I will not be crushed again. My time is now.
I think it's like a joke. It's not a joke. I love this guy. I also like to beat this guy.
We got Hybe. Let's see, we're going to call you, what we're going to call you? Hybrid? We got you in the chat saying, I want to bet. Man, I know, right? If only we could legally set up a betting situation here, we would. But at the same time, once you start adding bets to the thing, then people start going, they're setting it up, they're cheating. It's the NFL all over again. Which would be pretty funny. But either way, I totally feel the same way. I would love to bet on these matches as well. All right, here we go. Nathan in control, setting it up. Oh, an instant double dinger right wall over. Spec is feeling the pain on these double dinger dingers. We got Kevin in the chat saying hello, welcome in. We got Noe saying crazy fun fact. We got question, or yeah, we'll just say Quest. We got Quest in the chat saying my money is on Spec. I mean, you know, he's been a winner for a very long time now. Good place to place your money. And then we'll take it all. No, we've got my guy in the chat saying green dude uses the palm of his hand to help block shots. Interesting idea there. But if you ever use the actual your body to block shots, you will be called out and the puck will go to your opponent. Jay's trying to make another call out here saying, okay, 7-5 Nathan wins. Same prediction once more. Oh, 7-5 Nathan wins instead of Spec. Okay. Here we go. 2-2, Nathan tying it up. Spec now in control. We got my grande in the chat saying, understood. That's right. You better understand. No. 3-2. Nathan's like, was he over the line? Let's see this instant replay. Spec sets it up. No, he wasn't even close over the line. I don't even know what Nathan was saying. I guess he was talking about his own mallet saying, man, I should have been there. Ooh, nice right wall over, tying it up again. 3-3. We got Montana saying, these are some close games. Yes, they are. 3-4 now. They're so close. Wait. I can't tell. Is that Nathan's in the lead or is that Specs in the lead? We got to switch those things around because now I might be just a bit confused myself. Nathan in control of the puck. Nathan with the point there. No, he's saying pocket. Don't demonetize us, guys. I swear we're not saying anything bad. I think it's 4-4. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 5-3. I don't know. We're gonna have to get someone to run in there, find out the scores for us. Maybe you guys in the chat know. What's the score right now? Help me out, folks. We got Vi Rainsberger in the chat saying switch name on scoreboard. Exactly. That's what I was telling the Cruise-nator, our good background guy, to do. It looks like he might have fixed it. Here we go. He did. 6-4. Are you kidding me? 7-4. Nathan taking the win. Ah! If I had known it was that close. Montana in the chat saying, yo, Jace. We got Hybrid saying Nate 1. Trey saying 12.
Yo, guys,
Man,
you should
close
have told me
matchup.
earlier that the names were wrong. I did not notice.
I didn't notice until like halfway through, to be fair.
Tell
I've
me
been
this.
reading the chat, enjoying these comments.
So it's 1
you know,
Peter,
if you-
3 Nathan right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
3-1. Nathan in the winning lead right now. And something that we've all been waiting to see. Is it going to happen? Is this the moment that Nathan finally takes Spec down after all this tips, these the you know, what is it called? The yips. He's had the yips losing to Spec now for such a long time.
I'll be honest with you. Spec's probably doing that thing where he's not playing very hard. His heart rate's only like 146.
Yeah, but he's been trying to do like these off goals on Nathan, and they were working at first. The change ups, the speed change ups, they were working at first, but Nathan has locked in.
Right here, y'all. Ready?
All right, back to the chat. We got Kevin in the chat saying you are 3-4. You're at 3-4. Okay, here's the face off.
Y'all ready?
Nope.
My
Nope.
release.
Here we go. Face off. Here we go. And Nathan gets it again. Nathan is so good at claiming that face off. Goes for another double dinger right at the start. Doesn't quite land it. Goes for another off goal. Try and pull Spec away into a nice cut. What a cut. Look at this instant replay. It's so far over that it feels like a cross. But that is a cut, folks. A beautiful one at that. 1-1 now. Spec getting a nice shot of his own. I didn't quite see it, but that is okay. You guys all got to see it. We got Hybrid in the chat saying, let's go, Nate. Oliver in the chat saying, do players get paid a lot to play air hockey? Do players get paid a lot to play air hockey? No, they do not get paid a lot to play air hockey. I think a lot of players like to play air hockey. You gotta remember, although money is a great tool in life, it is not everything. Remember to do what your heart tells you to do. Enjoy life. Just don't do anything illegal. But enjoy life. Do what your heart tells you. Follow your dreams. 1-3. Now 2-3. Spec trying to catch back up here. JCD Smith in the chat saying, sorry everybody, I'm new with the scoreboard, because that's right, JD Smith coming on down. I don't know if he flew down or drove down, but he came on down to visit the air hockey studio with these great players to meet everybody. So give him a shout out in the chat. If you guys are listening right now, a shout out for him for helping run in the booth, getting to see the background, the backup setup, you know, things that you guys, you in chat always would love to see and visit and be a part of. Look at that, JCD Smith with a $10 dono for the sandpaper. When you guys are out of toilet paper, you could always use sandpaper instead. All right, here we go. 4-4 now. All tied up once again. That's right, Nathan Button right now. What in the world? Did you guys see that replay? Hit the replay button. Hit the replay button, please. Oh, we missed it just barely. A transition right wall cross over the moon and back again. What a shot. You guys will have to just replay the live to see that. Nathan go for another double dinger, left wall crazy shot, 5-4. Oh boy. Nathan, a fast right wall under, tying it up, a point criticality, a nickel apiece, 5-5. Who's gonna break this moment? A nice cut by Spec, 6-5, taking the lead. Nathan with a double dinger again. Oh, it's actually, it was a game point, 6-7. Why didn't anyone tell me to show me? Oh, Nathan taking the win. The set, 1-0. We get to hear from both these players. Guys, get your questions, your comments ready in the comment section. Both these players are going to sit down and chat with you guys. One of the only sports where you guys get to communicate with the players right here, right now. Some of the best you'll ever get to talk to and meet. Montana saying, yo, yo. Nathan taking the first set. Oh, I bet he is feeling it right now, but I think he still has another set to go, and possibly two. We'll see.
Only one more set. Only one more. Come on, baby.
One more set, says Nathan. He's saying he's going to take the next one. He's feeling it pretty good right now. Look at that $10 dono for the sandpaper.
That's JCD Smith. We gave him a piece of sandpaper for his table that he newly got. Yeah, because we have the sandpaper on the side. This isn't like a blowout match or anything. These are the types of games that I hate the most because it's by like that one stupid point. Like, what's a point difference? 3, 4, 5. 5 points only, the whole match. So, no, it's very, very, very close. Very close. What's the guy saying? Spec just told my hero says post 614. You guys are smashing it. Thanks, bye. Where are you guys from?
Spec, we
Idaho?
had a viewer notice, Spec, that your heart rate is not as high as you normally would put it. So we want to see that absolute energy in the next set because we know that you're holding on and ready to absolutely unleash devastation.
No, he needs to. You need to sleep, relax. Just let it happen. Let it happen.
Rabado.
There's a moment. It's the worst moment of all time. Caleb, I don't know if you remember this. Saving Private Ryan, the movie. They let this one guy live.
He comes back.
And then he comes back and he slowly stabs somebody while shushing them. That's what I want to do to Spec right now during this game. Just he's like, what? And I'm like, no, shh. Just slowly.
That's right, Nathan, the villain, trying to take that #1 spot from Spec.
I want it back. Matt said I can't have my nickname until I get this back. So this is for the nickname Primus right here. You doing okay, bud?
Go ahead, Nathan and Spec. Check out that comment section. I got to finish off this jalapeno popper. It is just too good.
#1 air hockey fan says, one more, Nathan. Tell Spec to accept the fate. Says no. Typical saying hi. Eggplant emoji saying who let the dogs out. That's Emily's pup named Bear. We call him Air Bear. Montana saying, been loving watching y'all. I think I'm going to buy myself a mallet. Dude, they're right now on sale. And then this company's going out of business. They're $5 a mallet right now. I think shipping is like $25. I don't know how much they sell for just one mallet.
I'm pretty sure it was like 30, 25.
Yeah, so we just bought like a bunch, like a lot of them.
That's awesome. Can we actually get the air hockey, the AAHL, to post that in the chat, what their website is, where we can pick up some fresh mallets. That way anyone in the chat who's interested in playing air hockey wants to get their own mallet, now is a good time to do that. I think Nathan's actually going to run over and maybe do that himself. I think you only have
until Friday, 29th. Before the
you only have 1 week. You have till Friday, not even a whole week. You only have till Friday, folks. So if you guys want to have your own mallet, do some own creativity there. I do think in the future, though, we might try to get to the point where we can just 3D print our own and have some own custom mallets, which I'm still claiming the first Jedi mallet, of creation. That's going to be mine. I got dibs. I expect it to have the noise and everything. I expect it to go, and every time I hit the puck, it goes. I'm so gonna do that. It's so mine.
That's if the electronics survive in there.
Right? I mean, it's in like the very, very center. They'd probably be all right.
No,
I don't know.
That force travels throughout the whole mallet.
Silicone it, so it's got like absorption.
We actually, Jeremy at the arcade owner. He was experimenting with different mallet types. He took a piece of styrofoam, made a circle out of it, cut a little hole, put a peg of styrofoam in it. So he made himself a styrofoam mallet, and he was thinking that maybe that will absorb all of it. The puck's gonna hit it and just stop like a sponge. It was the exact opposite. Like, it was zero way to stop the puck. It would hit and bounce off almost with more force because you'd be like going at it. And so it was not a good idea. And it was super sluggish, but we still have the prototype styrofoam mallet from Jeremy. Anything Dirt saying, man, I got to hang out with the homegirl this weekend, who's also kind of my ex, and holy memories. I need to get over her. I'm sorry, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot to unpack. I mean, I heard a thing once. This is the truth, that guys can't be just friends with girls. Girls can be just friends with guys. It's totally fine. Like, they went around this college and asked a bunch of guys and a bunch of girls this question.
I don't think that's 100% true.
No,
I
listen.
think if she
No,
is
you
like
listen.
a 2 on the ugly scale, it is not hard.
Or if she's your sister. I get it. There's exceptions, but here's
I'm
the point.
sorry, folks.
Here's
I
the,
know that was cruel, but it was funny.
Here's the point,
Go
though.
ahead.
They went around to this whole, like, university. They asked a bunch of girls and a bunch of guys the same question. And all the girls were like, yes, guys and girls could just be friends. And all the guys were like, no. And the girls that said yes, they were like, okay, name one guy that's just your friend. They named some guy. And like, okay, that same guy, if you asked him to date you, would he? And the girls were like, yeah. And so they're like, so he actually wants more out of the relationship than being just friends. And the girls were like, I guess so. So there you go. There's a life tip for y'all. Don't just hang around a girl because, and I'm just saying. Okay, you ready for this next one?
Yeah, let's
on
go.
that note. All right, guys, wish me some luck. I want number 1 back so bad. Spec has definitely earned it, though. He's held it for months now, but I need to pry it from his cold, dead fingers.
All right, and there you go, folks. You heard it from Nathan himself. He wants to absolutely take that number 1 spot from Spec, pulling it from his skeleton fingers and everything. But as we all know, that when you go into rigor mortis, you clutch and hold on tight to whatever you're holding on to. So Spec will not let that go easily.
Like, the kids were mad at me. Jessica was mad at me.
No, he's saying it's inevitable. Once you go up, you must come back down. Spec has been up for quite some time. Is this the moment that he comes back down and Nathan takes the spot from him, reclaiming his throne, his championship, his number 1 position? Will this be the moment? That being said, I actually don't believe that if Nathan wins, I don't think he'll actually be number 1, because I don't think he's got enough points. I'm not sure. But winning is more than becoming number 1 right now for Nathan, right? If he just beating Spec is enough right now. At least that's how I see it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, folks, how are you guys doing? Let's hear you guys in the comment section. Anything Dirt saying, no, his fishing fingers. Hot Cheeto fingers, that's what I'm talking about. Vi Rainsberger saying, go get it, Nathan! That's right, we're rooting for you, Nathan. We're rooting for you. We all appreciate you too, Spec, but right now you're the number 1. We got to root for that underdog, the number 1, Nathan, to reclaim. Can he do it?
Alright, game will start.
Noe in the chat saying it's inevitable. Nate is here to conquer that number 1 spot. Nate whispers in Spec's ear. Shh. Byron's saying bandanas at the ready. Oh, bandanas at the ready. Oh my gosh, my eyes. I gotta get a bigger screen, folks. I gotta get better glasses. You know what I mean. All right, 0-1. Spec taking that number 1 point lead. Nathan go for the right wall over. Goes for that cut there. Goes for another cut. We got Matt Bentley in the test saying hello from Belgium. Welcome in. Glad to have you here with you. Glad to have you here with us. Nathan taking that first set, and we'll see if he can carry it on to a second set. We got the real Obito in the chat saying hello. Welcome in, welcome in. We got Mac Jackson in the chat saying it's hard to stop a bus. That's right. Once a bus gets rolling, it don't stop. We got Todd saying I subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Every subscription help and count towards the overall production of these live streams for you guys. Speaking of which, when we hit 30K subscribers, we're going to be doing something a little interesting, a little special for you viewers. So stay tuned for that. Try to get us up there to that 30K mark. We only got, what, less than 1,300 to go.
I don't think the replay is going to even.
Or less than 1,700. Less than 1,700
I
to go.
don't know. We'll say it's yours.
Oh no. I can't math right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Eggplant in the chat saying, I predict Belgium as the runners-up at the World Cup. Interesting. Interesting prediction there. We got Louders in the chat saying, hi, welcome in. We got the Braun Geek saying, celebration emojis, I believe. Vi in the chat saying, Matt, are you back in Belgium for the summer?
Ready? Input.
The bull is back in Belgium. 1-2. That's still nerdy. Nathan goes for a double dinger, triple dinger into his own goal. Oh no. 1-3 now. Not what you want to see coming out the gates there. Remember, it is currently 1-3. Spec is in the lead. We got WDG in the chat saying, my pet deer ate my new pet dog. Unfortunate, but, you know, whatever you feed your deer, you just gotta be careful not to make it a man-eater.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you're going forwards.
Spec now with the puck.
Ready?
I bet after the deer did that, you were like, no! I'm a punny guy. All right, 1-3. Spec trying to go for that cut. And Jackson saying Spec has ice in his veins. With that low BPM, Nathan is sweating bullets. You know how it goes, though. When the kids sweat, they typically start to play exceedingly well. That's why they call them sweats. We got Bendy Bray Bray in the chat saying, come on, Mr. Nathan. You can win this to take first place. That's right. He needs all the encouragement he can get.
Hey, Josiah. I think what I'm going to do is just ask for, just because there's a lot of these, like, I think someone does know you, but...
We got Ruben asking in French, que est BPM? BPM means beats per minute. Your heartbeat per minute. So we've got the heartbeat per minute up there on the chat for you, so you guys can watch. That way you know what's going on the inside of these players, not just the outside. You know, like when you want to hear their inner monologue. Here, we'll start with Nathan. Here's Nathan's inner monologue. I've come too far to stop now. I must defeat this boss, this #1 position placed. What can I do? It looks like he's setting up for another cross, but I have got my mallet in perfect position. Now we go over to the Spec. Oh, I see you think you know what you're doing, but I have the upper hand here. The right wall under. Ha ha ha, 4-1. So there you go. Both these players doing absolute phenomenal job here on the table. John in the chat saying, let's go, Nathan. You got this. We got Pause in the chat saying, is this for the championship? Not quite the championship, but it feels like it's a championship match because this is the #2 versus the #1. It is a match set. So whoever takes this next set, well, not next set, I should say, if Nathan takes this next set, he then will take massive amount of points from Spec and possibly the #1 position. If Spec wins this next set, they'll go to a set 3, though. All right, Nathan has control. Left wall under somehow gets by. Look at this instant replay. Spec is also like, what? How did that get past me? Ooh, Nathan almost gets a redirection shot there as well. By in the chest, Caleb, you're too funny. I appreciate it so much. Do what I can for your viewing entertainment. We got Eggplant saying, it's what's on the inside that counts. That's right. Oh, we got Ruben now speaking with the Spanish. El Chino es Viano. You know what? I'm not entirely sure what that means. But it sounds like good stuff for everyone. We appreciate you.
Oh, cheers. Right.
And then we got Ruben also saying, de Barjo del Nombre. What's the significance of our BPMs? It's just that way you get to enjoy what you see both on the inside and out. 4-6. Spec with control though. Spec only needs one more point to take game number 1 in set 2. 162 BPMs, taking it 7-4. Game 1 goes to Spec. We got J-Dom saying, yo, the Chinese guy is good. I'm not sure if he's actually Chinese. Is it Chinese? Maybe he is. I don't know. He's American. That's what he is. They are American. But, yeah. M. Jackson saying, hey, Kai. Oh, is Kai in the chat? Welcome in, Kai. I don't know if I see her in here, but okay. We got the Braun. It's over 9,000. He only needs one more 1,000 to go. We got Luca in the chat saying Manu and Manu Quada Volati. I'm not sure what that means either. And I don't think that's Spanish. Let's see, hold on. Manu Quada Volati. That sounds maybe German? I'm not sure. Nice shot, man. In the chat saying, can you put the mallet on top of the puck to stop it? No. No, I mean, you could. You could do that, but then you get penalized and the puck goes to your opponent. 1-0, that's also called topping it. Nathan takes the lead in game 2, set 2. Spec tying it up, 1-1. And Jackson saying Nathan has no chill. That's right, his BPMs go up and up and up. 2-1 now. We got Question, the quest for excellence saying, Spec, 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 Spec! He may be Spec's only player in the chat rooting for him right now. Only viewer rooting for Spec right now. Although I know that Fluffy's rooting for Spec secretly on the inside. 3-1. Nathan's in the lead. We got Fluffy saying, I hope we can do a Halloween stream this year. Oh man, Fluffy, I hope we do so many cool streams this year. I want to do a Halloween stream. I want to do a pirate theme stream. I want to do a Star Wars theme stream. I want to do a Heroes theme stream. I want to do an anime theme stream. I mean, there's so many things we could do. We must overcome and achieve absolute domination in the air hockey world. 4-1. Nathan running away with game 2 right now. Spec splitting the score in half, 2-4. Vi in the chat saying costumes. Fluffy saying nope. You know, maybe we'll have to make our own costumes. Shoot, with what you can do with 3D printers these days, we might as well 3D print them. 3-4. Nathan's still in the lead, but Spec catches up immediately. 4-4 now. Fluffy saying, dude, I'm going as Meatloaf for Halloween this year. I've decided. That's hilarious. Matt Bentley saying, I always have to root for the other half of Potato Power. That's Matt saying he's going for Spec. And right now, 5-4, Spec takes back the lead. We got the Braun saying 3D print. That's right. Fluffy saying it's a shame you aren't going with us in July, Matt. And then, you know, corrects herself with June. 5-5. Point of criticality. Spec has it. Crosses in and good. 6-5. Nathan hits a shot. I'm not sure if it goes in. I think did it go in? But he lost his mallet, so does it count? I think that's where we're at right now. We're trying to figure out if that point counts or not. I think it may still be 6-5. Spec in control, sets it up, goes for a cross. Nathan gets that return. Setting it up himself. Goes for an off goal. Another off goal, but Spec reads it and captures it. Spec tries to go for a slow cut. Nathan manages to block it. He's going to sand the puck, I believe. I think it hit Nathan's palm, but it hit his palm in the air. So we're unsure if it counts as touching the puck or not, but I believe it still counts as touching the puck. So it does go to Spec. Nice block by Nathan. Nathan, you know, a very good sense of morality on the table there, giving the puck away when he messes up. Even though it's close. 6-6, show me! Get your show me's in the chat, get your 6-7s in the chat, this is the moment! Trail Boss in the chat saying, wow, I'm back in 1975. How, where, and why? Spec takes the victory in game 2, set 2. 2 games to 0, 7-6. Oh boy. Welcome in. We're glad that you managed to join us back in 1975. Yeah, we like to host these things interdimensionally. And, you know, timeline travel is a thing because we have that point of origin. We're able to do that. So we're glad that even though you're in the future right now, that you're able to enjoy this 1975 live matchup. The lengths we go for you, chat. Traveling through time and everything. Crazy.
Nice pose.
All right.
Alrighty, are y'all ready?
2 games to 0 in set 2. Spec only needs 2 more games to take overwhelming victory here in set 2. Nathan gets possession here after Spec got the first possession. Here we go. Nathan goes for a cross, didn't quite land. Spec gets a nice little touch there. Nathan tries to go for a double D here. Right while under. A nice block by Spec, though. Nathan going for off goal. Ooh, almost gets a caught. Good block by Spec. Another slight touch, enough to redirect the puck out of his goal. We got Trail in the chat saying, I wish I were there. I'd kick all your butts in air hockey. I'd need a beer, though. My good sir, you're going to need at least a whole can of spinach to even hold a candle to these 2 players. Let me tell you, that's why Fluffy's saying, pull up. Actually, listen, reach out to us at aahlconnect@gmail.com. That's aahlconnect@gmail.com. You guys can reach out to us and see if you guys want to come join us and actually try to play against these players. In fact, we have someone special here tonight. He's actually running in the booth right now. JCD drove out to us, and is getting to experience firsthand what it actually means to see and verse a pro. And let me tell you, it's an eye-opener. 2-0 now, Nathan in the lead. Woo! Put out the fire on that one. Spec blazing hot right wall under. Two to 1. Nathan in control. Gets a nice little cut there. 3-1. Nathan wants to take this victory away from Spec here. Spec still 2 games to 0 in set 2. But Nathan, gets a sneaky right wall over. I think Spec even got a touch on that. Let's see this instant replay here. Oh, it just barely gets on through. Nathan gets another one. Nathan is in the zone. He is locked in. 5-2 right now. A nice cross, though, from Spec. 5-3. Spec getting control of the puck here. We got Todd in the chat saying hockey. We got A-Clan saying I would get annihilated if I was there. You would, unless I was there. Then it would be a very close match between us. 5-3. Nathan setting it up. Go to the right wall under. Oh, a huge return by Spec. Spec is feeling really good about that one. 5-4. We got Noel in the chat saying, fire! Fire, fire! That in the chat saying, Trail Boss would do that, then wake up and realize it was all a dream. But as always, you're welcome to come and try. From a dream to a nightmare, that's how that would turn out. 6-5. Nathan needs one more point to go to stop Spec's lead here. He's 2 games up on Nathan. He really needs to make this point here. Nathan sets it up, goes for a level under, he gets it! 7-5, taking it 1 game to 2. We got Trail Boss saying, laugh out loud, great game, wasted my youth on this and pool. Wasted your youth? How could you even say it was a waste? Listen, whenever you get joy in life, it ain't a waste. It's a moment that you'll remember. See, you're even remembering right now, you're like, man, I wasted my time on that. I remember doing that stuff. You remember because it's something that you enjoyed. You don't remember all the boring things you did in life. No, you remember the fun, the joy, the great, and also the unfortunate. But that's what we're here for, to create these wonderful moments, these memories for you guys to enjoy, to watch these absolute chads on the table destroy each other for your viewing entertainment. We got Montana in the chat saying, how many sets are they going to? So it is typically a 2 out of 3 set match. So right now, if Nathan can get 3 more games before Spec gets his next 2 games, they will go to no more sets. However, if Spec gets this set, they will go to a 3rd set, and then that will be it. Nathan in control, 1-0. We got knowing in the chat saying, Chads, that's crazy work. Well, we got a power lifter on one side and an entrepreneur on the other. Chads in my book. Now 3-1. Nathan, big lead. We got the #1 AAHL fan saying, go Nathan! This could be a moment in history that we've been waiting for. Nathan's comeback to power. But Spec won't let him have it that easily. 4-3 now. No, he's saying Nate's a powerlifter? No, Spec's a powerlifter. What do you mean? I may not have told you who was who, but now you know. Now you know. Nani! Come on, Nathan. 4-3. He sets it up. Left wall over. Bonsai! We got Trailblazers in the chat. Me on the ice. I played 4 years ice hockey in Boston, made varsity in my junior year. Air hockey was a natural. Yeah, I mean, we can meet on the ice. Just remember to bring your protective gear when I'm through. 4-5. Nathan setting it up. Goes for that off goal. Another off goal here. I think he's looking for a left cut, and he gets it. 6-4. 1 point to go to tie everything up again. Ooh, but Spec gets one through there. Nathan tries to challenge. He goes for a quick stick cut. 7-5, taking the victory. No, wait. Did I miss something? Hold on, timeout. Did I miss something? Oh, it went off the table. I thought it went in. It's not over yet, folks.
That sucks.
I'm not sure what's going on, folks, but it is 7-5. Nathan takes the victory there. We got Jesse in the chat saying, looking at the front bussy. That's right. Nathan be busting it on that table right now. I think he tied it up. I don't know. There's a little bit of controversy out there. Unfortunately, I cannot hear exactly what they're saying. Let's listen in.
What happened from my
Even back quiet.
it came back and hit your stomach on the way to the
I think I saw a buddy cat.
That's not true. Wait, you think that if you take it and you block with your arm, you hit it like that, that's not goaltending? If the puck was intended to go into the goal, beyond any given doubt. No, I don't want to do anything wrong. Like, I'm very serious about that.
I think there is a questionable violation here. Nathan's going to check out and see what the rules are, because here's what happened, folks. It looks like Speck had hit the puck towards his own goal. He blocked it with his arm, though, so it's considered an intended possible goal if he hadn't blocked it with his arm. So Nathan's going to check to see if it's an automatic goal or if it would count as the puck going to the opponent, how that would work out. So Nathan's looking up the ruling here, and he's going to show Speck so that way they can have an official ruling. Speck does not want to see it. Speck is not happy about that one. I think he's just going to say, let's keep going. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Speck actually get a little bit upset here. His BPMs are only at 134, though, so he's not spiking on the BPMs right now. We got State from Jake Farr saying, "Ayo, no need to be sus, Mr. Commentator." We got Trobos saying replay. I know, right? We should have got that replay in position. Montana saying, I was not intentional. Yes, you were. God had a reason for you. You were intentional. He made you, and you are here right now for this very moment in the comment section to be here to join in with all this fun, with all these other people. You guys are all intentional. Remember that. Live, laugh, love. All right, Jace in the chat saying, I'm back. Welcome back, my friend. We got Lively Turn in the chat saying, wait, who's commentating from us or for us? That would be me, Caleb, your commentator. The #1 commentator in the AAHL, although I would say there's quite a few others who could also be in position for that #1 commentator position. Stay from Jake's Farm saying, we need the royal ruling from Queen Ruth.
Oh my
By decree of the Queen, Her Majesty herself, Ruthie Chef has said that you, Nathan, shall take that overall victory and carry on to the next match.
And that's the thing, is I'm not sure if it was clearly
Once and for all, we will have this match carry on for all our viewers, because we
That's where it looked like it.
I
are
want you to
done
know how awkward
waiting
it is in the
to
booth
say
right
off
now.
with their heads.
I want you to know how awkward it is in the booth right now, just listening to you speak in the weirdest accent I have ever heard from anybody on the planet. We are, all of us are sitting back here in stunned silence. You gotta understand this, brother. It is
You just
so
know.
weird.
At least agree that I get possession regardless. Whatever the crap actually happened, I still get possession.
We've got Lively and Interesting. Caleb, you are going to be playing. You know, I may come out and fly out there at some point or another to do some more playing, but I will tell you, these pros will absolutely take me down to Chinatown and show me a side of the world I don't want to see. We got Montana in the chat. Let's go, Nathan. We got Jake saying, I quite enjoy it. We got Bendy Bray Bray in the chat saying, I'm back. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the show. Matt Bentley saying, I preferred the stunned silence. Oh, man. Hey, it's fun stuff. And thank you, Cruz. I appreciate it. You know, sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. It just comes out of nowhere, and sometimes it's fun, sometimes not. That's why you guys gotta be a part of these lives, because if you aren't, you'll miss it. You'll miss the fun.
So we looked at the footage. What happened is it hit here and went out.
We got Jesse in the chat saying, I think it was elevated. Speck knows where his...
I don't know if you want to go double check.
Oh, man. Well, I think it was his arm that blocked it, though. I think he intentionally hit it toward his goal and intentionally blocked it with his arm. So I think it's like, I don't know. I don't really understand, but I think we're gonna move on. I believe we're gonna move on. I don't know. I just want to make sure everyone is in agreement out there on the table. We don't want any unsatisfied players and or viewers in our chat. You guys liking this? You guys enjoying the shows? I know we've been at a little bit of a standstill here for the last few seconds, but I think we are going to get back onto it here pretty soon. Let's tell these guys to stop yapping. That's my job, not theirs. Let's Oh man, I like my job here. Let me tell you guys. Okay, I hope you guys are enjoying this because I am. We got Jesse, or sorry, not Jesse. We got Lively saying, "Oh, Nathan is back on right hand." Jace with a whole bunch of fun emojis. M. Jackson saying, "Tell Nathan to chill." Yeah, Nathan, he's a very serious guy, and you got to remember, this is a big moment for him. He just tied it all up, so he wants to make sure that he does it, and he does it correctly. He doesn't want any unfair advantage, unfair sportsmanship, any of that. He wants everything to be correct and right. He doesn't want things to be unsettled, right? He wants his victory to be earned, not given. Trail Bossing, love the logo, freaking awesome. Thank you. We appreciate, that logo there, that's actually Nathan, guys. That's Nathan. That's the logo. I don't know if you guys knew that. Pretty cool, right?
It's taking way longer to figure out than it normally does, guys. Please hold on with us for a minute.
We got Bob Rainsberger saying, that's okay, a title is at stake. That's right. This is for the number one position. This is a big decision-making choice here. We have to have someone really, qualified to make that choice. So, it's like I would always say, Nathan got the victory, move on! I might not be qualified, but listen, it's like they say in football, right? The audience is the 13th player, and in this place, we are the deciding factor. So everyone in the chat, go ahead, get your vote in the chat. Did Nathan get that victory, or did Spec still have an opportunity to take that victory? What do you guys think? All right, it looks like we're going to go, so it doesn't matter anymore. Never mind, don't get your voices in the chat. Keep your voices out of my chat. Not really. Love you guys. Hope you guys get some more comments in that comment section. Here we go. The face-off. Nathan gets it. Remember, 2-2. There we go. Nathan sets it up. Goes for the right wall under. Oh, we got Ruth in the chat saying, let's go, Nathan. We got, that's right. We got Jake saying, hey, it's Queen Ruth. Hello. That's right. Queen Ruthie is here. She made the final decision. No, anyway. All right, Nathan with control of the puck here. And gets the shot and the point here. Now 1-1, I believe. Or no, wait. Yes, 1-1. Jetty in the chat saying it got elevated off the glance, which is why it hit his belly. What is the rule on that? Man, I honestly, I don't know. I think anytime it touches you, though, it instantly becomes the opponent's puck, unless the puck was going to go in the goal, and then it's just either considered a free shot or a point, one or the other. I'm not entirely sure. All right, here we go. MJ saying own goal. Yeah, that does tend to happen sometimes. Honestly, it's impressive that these guys don't do it more often. That's just the level of skill they've gotten to. If you watch a new player play, they'll own goal themselves at least once or twice a game. If you watch me play, you'll see at least 3 or 4 times a game. So, nice right wall under there by Spec. Matt Bentley saying, quit tending the goal, Spec. I think he actually means it legitimately because he's trying to give Spec advice on being too close to his goal. 3-2 now. Ooh, a nice left wall over. A great mix-up there by Spec. 3-3. Tying it up. Nathan Diamond Drift. Setting it up. Goes for a triangle left wall under. Nice shot there by Nathan. Didn't get that instant replay, but that's okay. 4-3. And Spec going for that right wall under. Setting it up again now. Goes for an off goal. Into the cross. A nice cross. He made it look like he was going to go for a cut into another off goal there. But instead, he just went straight for the cross. A good shot opportunity there by Spec. Nathan diamond drifts, sets it up, goes for right wall over, sets it up again. Looking for an opportunity, off goal on the right side. He's trying to get Spec to pull away from his defense. What's he going to run with? He goes for the left wall over. A nice shot, 5-4. You don't see too many left wall overs from Nathan. The fact that he shot it and hit the shot, very impressive. We got Trailblazer saying should get a radar and time players snapshot speed for individual stats. I think it would be fun to have that. I don't disagree with you. I think that would be a fun thing for the chat to see as well. 5-5. Nice cut there. I'm actually very surprised it went in. 6-5. We got Kin Mac Hado in the chat saying, "What the heck is this?" LOL. This, my friend, is the AAHL, the American Air Hockey League, where two of the greatest air hockey players in the league are at it right now. And it is 6-5, 2-2. Nathan winning the first set and taking game number 5, making it 3-2. You do not want to miss this action. This is one of the only sports where you get to join in chat, communicating with both the commentator, the announcer, the shoutcaster, the players, the other chat and players who join in as well. There is no other place you're going to get this kind of entertainment, folks. On a Monday night, when people used to hate Mondays, you used to be like, oh, not another Monday. But now you're like, it's Monday, air hockey, AAHL time. That's right, bringing all the love and joy for your viewing entertainment once again. Remember to grab all your snacks, your Tic Tacs, and all your knickknacks, because this next match could be the final for Nathan. If he takes this win, he wins 2-0 and finally defeats the number 1 after a long time of battles. We got the number 1 AAHL fan in the chat saying, "One more game. Nathan, keep it up!" That's what she said. Okay, and the face-off. Here we go. Spec going for the shot here. Oh, Nathan with a huge 1-0 lead. We got Matt Bentley in the chat saying, "No, you gotta believe, Peter. Believe, Peter. It only takes a little bit of fairy dust. And believe, and you will fly."
Ooh, you alright?
We got Trailblazers. This is true. The color commentary is awesome. Well, thank you so much. Do what I can. If you guys are absolutely loving these matches, this show, everything going on here, this absolute professional air hockey matchup, remember to let us know in the comment section. Double tap that screen, like and subscribe. Heck, if you want, you can hit that little money symbol next to the comment section and, do a $5 subscription or do a little $2 donation super chat. Super chats are so much fun for the players, the viewers, the commentators, all of that. So whatever you guys can do to help, it's awesome. We enjoy it. Don't do anything, that's fine too. We love you all the same. 1-4. Nathan absolutely crushing Spec right here. He definitely is in and ready. He is locked in. He only needs 3 more points to go. He goes for a fast forehand left wall under, and somehow Spec blocks it. What a crazy play that was between these two. Spec setting it up. Goes for a cross, a good cross, 3-4. He has not given up yet. Look at those heart rates, ladies. 5-3, 170 to 166. 3 to 5. Spec right wall under, 4 to 5. This is epic. Nathan setting it up. Slows it down. Goes for an off-goal changeup. Goes for another off-goal into the double dinger. Doesn't quite land. He's looking for a turkey almost there. Changes it up, though. Goes for an off left wall over. Goes for left wall over there. Excuse me, right wall in the first one. Left wall. Oh! 4 to 6. 1 point to go. Nathan will take it. Spec going for a triple dinger though. Nathan goes for a try. Cross. Spec gets control. He sets it up. Gets the cross. 5 to 6. Nathan has it though. Goes for right wall under. Spec gets it once again. Spec right wall over. 6 to 6. Show me. What's gonna happen? The queen. Are you ready? Nathan gets control of the puck. Goes for an off goal. Left wall over. Double dinger. Spec gets it though. Spec is looking for the shot. Left ball over, Nathan gets a touch, but goes back to Spec. Spec has it. Spec is looking for an opportunity. Nathan blocks though. He goes left wall over. Nathan goes for a cut, but a huge block by Spec capturing the puck. Spec off goal. He's looking to this run. Spec has to make this point if he wants any chance. A block by Nathan, but he doesn't capture it. Spec another opportunity here. Slows it down. Off goal. Trying to pull Nathan away from his defense. Is Spec gonna go for a cross? He goes for a left wall over. Nathan gets the block, and it's a little off the goal. Spec sets it up. Nathan gets control. Nathan into the diamond drift. Goes for a cut, doesn't land. Good block by Spec. Right wall over, no good. Spec gets control. Spec sets it up, goes for a forehand. Left wall under, doesn't land though. A huge block by Nathan, recaptures it. This is the longest rally ever. 6 to 6, give her 6-7 some chat. Nathan is trying to defend against Spec here. Tries to get control. Another huge block. Spec still has it though. And Spec gets it with the right wall under. We get another game. 3 games to 3. Whoever takes this next game wins the set. If Nathan wins, he wins it all. If Spec wins, they will go to a 3rd set.
Guys, I think Caleb might be foaming at the mouth.
What are you talking about, 3rd set?
And going back to the chat, we got everyone in the chat saying Ivy Nathan is blah blah blah. Okay, this is going too fast. We got Spec saying seems checked out. We got Ivy Lively saying, dude, we're all so locked in this game. I know. I'm like on the edge of my seat, guys. We got John saying, show me. That's right, the show me. I hope I didn't miss that. We got Trailblazer saying huge save. Jesse saying, wow, that was the craziest rally ever. Look at their heart rates. 170s now. I think they were like 175s or something. I don't know. We got Jake in the chat saying Spec near heart attack rate. Yeah, I know. These guys are absolutely feeling it. Shoot, my heart is probably pounding more than theirs right now. We got Jack in the chat saying GG. We got Bind saying LFG, meaning let's freaking go. We got Post saying let's go. We got holy crap Montana saying this is intense. We got Ian saying absolute cinema. They're saying almost a 200 BPM heart rate. I know, this is so crazy. All right, 1-0, Spec taking that face-off, getting the first point. Here we go. Nathan in control. Going for those off goals. Oh, in and out, but we're not sponsored by them. So reach out to them, guys. Let them know that we do air hockey, and In and Out would be a great sponsor. You know, we could edit them into every clip, basically, when the puck goes in and out. All right. Ooh, a huge right wall under 3-0. I think Nathan might actually call a timeout here. A huge lead for Spec right now. Nathan's taking his time, a lot of off goals. You know, Nathan was huge. He was in the lead. He thought he had it for sure. And then Spec locked in. He heard Matt call out, and he locked in. Managed to stay alive now. A huge lead. Nathan tops it. And I think it goes to Spec, and now Spec will take the puck. We'll see what happens here. Spec 4-0. A huge lead for Spec. This is going to be an absolute massive hill to climb for Nathan. 1-4. Can he do it? Can Nathan climb past this 1-4 deficit right now? Spec, a huge cross, 5-1. Nathan is really going to have a tough time. It looks like they may end up going to that third set. I think a timeout has been called by Nathan. We got CJ Whiteboy in the chat saying, now this is how the AAHL gets down. Big shout out to the announcer booth. If you ain't down with the AAHL, I ain't down with you. Appreciate the love and support there. We got Matt Lemon Comedy saying, where can I bet on this? I want to bet the over on a 190 BPM heart rate. I know, right? We've seen it once before where Spec had actually hit over 200 BPMs. All right, 7-1. Spec taking the set. Oh no, I feel like I missed that moment. I'm so sorry, everyone. This is a major cringe, says Moto. Unfortunately for you, Moto, life is worth living. You know, it's a good time, and you got to be there for it. So hopefully you enjoy it in the future. I think there's a lot of people who enjoy it, enjoy the commentary, enjoy the community, the chat, and everything else. But we're going to go over to these players. Get your questions, your comments in the chat for both these players. Played an absolute stellar second set. Spec managing to come back and stopping Nathan from taking absolute victory. But we are not done yet. That's right. We got one more set to go. Let's hear it from both these players. Spec, go ahead.
Dude, honestly, I was giving up on that 7-6 game. Like,
I know. I saw you giving up, and then you giving up, and I couldn't even take the win while you were giving up. Like when you were fully out.
Yeah, you were up 1-5. Like, okay, this is it.
Yeah, it was a great comeback.
Start getting points for some reason.
I got iced because we were fighting over that stupid goal, and it was like, you're gonna watch it later, and you're gonna realize.
You and me, we both get iced. I'm like, dude, okay.
I know, but
like once in a while, I want to play. I just want to play.
Yeah, but you'll rewatch it, and you'll be like, Nathan was right. You scored on yourself. You know, so like that one.
To hit my stomach, it's either goaltending or it's not.
It's goaltending.
Okay, whatever.
Otherwise, couldn't you stick with your stomach on the table the entire time while you're playing? And if they hit it straight toward your goal, they just get the puck back. You have infinite blocks.
How's it goaltending if it's myself? I just palmed it, basically.
What's palming but in front of your goal? What do they call palming in front of your goal?
So what if you lose your mallet and you block your goal and the puck goes, is it goaltending? Okay, the guy gets a shot
They made a dumb rule about that.
Okay, you shut up.
No, it's a dumb exception. Did you lose your mallet? No. So that's not the exception. The exception is when you lose your mallet, you can block your own goal.
The exception should be only the player that shot. You know, if the opponent shoots
Let's agree to disagree and move on to the comment section.
Well, they're literally asking that. They're asking that exact question. So Bind, good question. What happened, and it was confirmed by review, was that Spec had the puck. He hit it to the side of the rail. It came back, hit the back of his mallet. He pulled back on it, and it hit his stomach. So.
I'm not lying about that. I just want to know if it's like goaltending or not.
So the part that we're not arguing about is that it would for sure be my possession. Like no doubt my possession at 6'5", which would be a big advantage. What we are fighting is whether or not that was goaltending and do I get a free goal. He moved his mallet over. I thought he was giving the free goal. We didn't have a ref at the time to even really call it, so he gave the free goal. I took the free goal, then he's like, why did you take a free goal? So then I'm like, okay. So the rules state basically, if anything stops a puck from going in the goal, besides a mallet or the rail, whatever have you, going into the goal, and it was in a clear direction of going into the goal, that's a goaltending shot. The opponent gets a free shot on your goal that you can't block. It's very rare that happens in air hockey. Basically, like imagine I went to hit the puck and I hit it and my arm's on the table and he hits it directly back into my goal and is blocked by my arm. That'd be goaltending. You know? So is your only thing is that if I had hit it, you're thinking it would be goaltending. If you hit it, it's not goaltending. Is that what you're thinking? Okay. We'll find it out. Actually, Riff is right here. What happens? Okay, Riff. If I hit the puck intentionally straight into my own goal, and I block it with my stomach, and it stops from going in the goal because
You
of my
can
stomach.
technically throw your mallet and then do.
Okay, so Riff, is it goaltending? So we got a pro in the chat. We got some pros in the chats right now. So we have to know about that. But was his stomach behind the table? So now we have to go another set because I lost that last one. You did good. I couldn't block any of your stuff. You did very well. I was pretty upset about that one. Was his stomach behind the table? No, his stomach was on the table. He's my tomato, letting it all hang out. He's a brick house.
Even with no stomach, people with like loose shirts would block it too.
I know, but if Matt was playing and he hits it into his own goal and blocks it with his stomach, you wouldn't be like, that's just loss of possession.
If I hit it and it like redirects, I'll be like, okay, whatever. So it goes in.
Okay, we're waiting for what Rip says here. What is blocking the goal? Candace says I'm right. She says I'm right. Then there's no. What's blocking the goal? When you block the goal with your mallet, it's for one thing. That's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. But if you block it with, say, your arm, okay. So let's just say I'm playing against Spec and I'm blocking it with my arm, and if anything, him or me hits it to where it would clearly go in the goal, instead of it just being loss of possession, we're talking about it being a goal. But we can answer some other questions while we can do this. So, congrats on that you came back like crazy on that last one. That was very impressive. I had 3 wins in a row, and you came back, and that 6-7 makes me so mad.
Never gave up on you, Spec. I seen him in the chat. He's like, "Don't give up, Spec. Don't give up." And you did. You didn't. And you barely. And you managed, dude. I've been thinking about this. You are now the comeback king, because you came back on Josiah. You've come back multiple times in a deficit. So far, right now, I would say you are the comeback king at this point. That being said,
I realized that like very early in my days of air hockey, like if I'm down like 5 points, I just start to freaking come back.
I think
like
if
it's like
if
it's like 6-3, I get it up to 6-6, and then like some idiot hits a right wall over and it's over.
Bind, yeah. So I won the first set.
I also want to say your left wall overs. You hit a couple amazing left. I've never seen you hit good left wall overs, and you were hitting some pretty insane left wall overs. Nice shots.
This freaking guy only does like left wall over and cross. It's so annoying.
So the Bind Acid is going to be a deciding set. Yeah. So I won the first set 4-1. He won the second set 4-3. And so it's going to a final set, which means if I lose a set, all those wins were for nothing, which is just absolute dog crap. If I win this one, it means I take number 1.
Look at this one.
Michael's saying your arm is a maneuverable limb. His stomach is not. So I can see the arm and stomach block argument, but it does not hold up in the theory. The rules are literally written out. We can pull them up right this second and read them.
Old rules.
From
like league, we don't even care.
We have our new rules too. Morpheus walks on these guys. He's talking about Caden. Caden started going by the nickname Morpheus because he was wearing like a trench coat when playing. Yeah, Matt, look it up. Look up the rules. Okay, if it was clear going into... Oh, wait, here we go. Ian said it should be goaltending, but clearly not. That no should be able to see it in review. That's why we did watch it in review. It was reviewed, and they said it.
All right.
So, although...
Let's get into the third set here.
Although Riff left the chat. Oh, there he goes. Colin... Riff, you didn't even answer the question, Riff! But Colin did reclaim number 1. It was pretty awesome. Well, Bam and Bust did the same. Okay, Riff, listen. So, if you block your own goal... and then you hit the puck directly into, let's just say, your arm that's blocking the goal or your stomach, is that a goaltending shot or not for the opponent? There we go. We'll see what Riff says about this one. But yeah, we should get the next game started right here. It always takes a good, for you guys to actually hear this, even though this is live, it still takes 8 seconds to fully get to you, and then a few seconds for you to type stuff and send it back. So you'll even notice as you're typing stuff in, it does take a good few seconds to pop in. Drew saying say 6-7. Dude, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those 6-7s.
It's gonna be 7.
Yeah, there's gonna be 7, 6, 7 soon. It's gonna be crazy. All right, I guess we should get this next game on, yeah.
All right, let's get this next game rolling. Who's gonna take this final victory between these two incredible players? Will it be Spec, who's still currently number 1, or will Nathan make this victory happen in set 3? We got Jay in the chat saying, Nathan, how's the elbow feeling? Already missed that. Sorry. It's probably not feeling the best, but maybe it's still feeling better than it used to be. Bye in the chat saying, good luck, gentlemen. That's right. Good luck, you guys. Good luck to you. Got Matt in the chat saying, what would George say? Georgia the jungle. Watch out for that tree. Oh! That George? I think that's what he'd say. Jack in the chest, lock and spec.
That was a good comeback.
Remember, if you guys are enjoying this matchup, double tap that
I
screen,
haven't been very attentive.
like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments section what you like, what you enjoy, what you'd like to see next. All right, Nathan is pumping up, warming up, trying to get those BPMs up so that way he's ready to rock and roll and maybe take a little bit of an advantage right at the start of this matchup. We got the #1 AAHL fan saying, "Go, Nathan!"
Is that the black and white?
We got Trailblazer saying, "Laugh out loud, cage matches."
Oh, ready, are y'all ready?
That's right.
Game will start on my release.
Here we go, and the face-off. Set 3, game 1. Nathan gets possession. What's he gonna do with it, though? Goes for right wall, into transition, cut, lands it, 1-0. Nathan gets back possession, and to a left wall over, taking 2-0. Spec with the right wall. Good block by Nathan. Spec sets it up, left wall. Nathan into a double wall, right over, 3-0. Nathan into a cut, into another cut. A good challenge by Spec, but then it goes the right wall over. 4-0. Is Nathan going to hit a home run? 4-0 right now, folks. Nathan could get a skunk on Spec. Nathan left ball over into a double dinger. Into a cut! 5-0. 2 points to go. From an epic battle to battle. Now 5-0. Right ball under 6-0. 1 more point. Oh, and Spec gets it. 1-6. Stopping to 7-0. But 7-1. A huge round 1 for Nathan. 1 game to 0. What an incredible flip the script. Game 1 in set 3.
He's about to find the table.
If you were betting on that match, that may have gone real poor for you there. All right, both players are thinking to themselves. Let's hear it from Nathan real quick. Yeah, so I just 7-1 you. Spec, what you gonna do about that one? And then Spec in return saying, "Holy crap. I was thinking about food a little bit too much in that first game. I'm gonna have to actually focus on air hockey now." All right, here we go. And the face-off.
Ready? Game will start on my release.
And the release. Ew. Oh, that's a rough start for Spec. 1-0. Nathan taking the lead. And there we go. 1-1. Spec getting a point on the board. Nathan is on the unfavorable side of the match, I was going to say. 1-2. Nathan hits an own goal of his own. Nathan, a double dinger cut! Look at this instant replay. Nathan sets up the off goal into a double dinger. Beautiful. Beck, though, getting another point in as well. Nathan, another double dinger danger! 3-3 now. We got post saying, Beck, turn on the aimbot. Dude, imagine if we had some like crazy stars showing up in the chat, like Post Malone or something like that, like some crazy people. I mean, shoot, Post Malone would probably do that actually. I mean, have you seen the kind of things he's gone into and whatnot? All right, anyway, 4-3. Spec setting it up. Spec still in the lead, taking his time. Oh no, he shoots one in on himself. That's 2 own goals for Spec this game. 4-4. You can tell both these players are really trying to just lock in, but man, it's so tough out there. 5-4 now. Nathan takes the lead. Spec in control. Sets it up. Left wall under. A nice block by Nathan, though. 5-4. Nathan diamond drifts. Sets it up. Goes for a left wall. Goes for a cross. A nice recapture by Spec. Nathan goes for a challenge. Almost lands it. He gets puck possession. Ooh, and he lands the cut. 6-4. Nathan tries to go for a challenge. A good right wall, though, for Spec. 6-5. I guess a timeout was called. I think maybe something's going on with the puck, possibly. I'm not entirely sure.
Ready? Play.
Nathan with the left wall and 7-5, taking game 2 in set 3. We got Matt in the chat saying you don't know who's out there. Incognito. Incognito almost sounds like a Spanish word, but it's not. Unless it is, because it's incognito. You just don't know. If you guys enjoy my stupid humor, let me know in the chat. Two games to 0 in set 3, but this is the kind of stuff that Spec lives for. The comeback. You know? Can Nathan hold on to this lead? We got Tootski in the chat saying, is Nathan the LeBron of this game? Yeah, probably. Because he's definitely not the Michael Jordan of the game. And we know that Michael Jordan's number 1 and Kobe's number 2, so... yeah, he's probably LeBron. I'd give him about that.
It's hard to say whether or not it was them doing stuff.
We are one, we are loved. Saying yes. Yes what? What are you referring to? Yes, you're here for the AAHL. Yes, you're here for air hockey. We got Michael Pavone in the chat saying, man, the icing move was a bit low. Ha ha ha. It's low.
Ready, y'all? Are y'all ready?
Jordan is definitely the GOAT. That's right. I mean, you don't get Michael LeBron shoes. You get Michael Jordan shoes. You got Jordans. That's what they're called. Okay. We are one. We are loved. I like the commentary. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. Ooh. Spec starts things off spicy with the 1-0. Nathan going into a triple, but doesn't land it. Spec did not fall into those maneuvers. Ooh, into a transition. Right wall over. 2-0. Spec coming out very strong. Nathan with the left wall over. Double dinger. Doesn't quite land. Goes for a right wall. An off-goal right wall. It looks like Spec is starting to figure out Nathan's double dingers now. I think Nathan's going to have to change it up just a little bit if he wants to keep this lead. Jay saying Nathan is a fire competitor. Absolutely. We got Ruth in the chat saying, let's go, Nathan! That is Queen Ruth. To all of you. 2-0. Go in the chat saying, exactly, LeBron ain't a pimple on Jordan's butt. Oh, man. All right, Nathan getting his first point, I believe. Unless I missed it. This replay is going quite a bit long. Yep, Nathan's first point, 1-3. Ooh, left wall over. Those are the overs that I was talking about. 2-3. Nathan only needs one more point to tie it up. What's the set count? It is currently 1 set to 1 set, and they are on set number 3 right now. Nathan is 2 games up, and Spec is 3 points to 2 on Nathan. We got Poe saying, let's go Spec. We got Montana saying Nathan gets really into it. Yes, he does. This is not just anything. This is serious business. This is the air hockey world. Saying, we all love Queen Ruth here. Yes, we do. We appreciate her so much in the chat. Jay saying, look at the focus. I know, right? You haven't even seen when they zone in, Jay. Sometimes they like what Spec is doing right now. Spec is getting into the zone. They go from focus to just reaction. Watch this. I hope you're watching this, Jay. Look at that transition cut by Nathan, 6-5. One more point to go for Spec to get game 3 on Nathan, and he gets it, 7-5, 1 game to 2. Michael in the chat saying, I'd love Nathan's intensity. These guys are awesome to watch in their own ways, right? They both are incredible players, and they're just so different play styles. But, you know, both these guys, they love each other off the table. But on the table, they are mortal enemies. Only victory lies in between the two. Zero in the chat saying, oh, it's 3 sets. That's right. It's a 3-set match total. And it's currently 1-1. And we got Byne saying he's in the flow state. Yeah, I mean, it looked like Spec was in the flow state that round. Spec is, you know, Spec is not someone that I typically would say has a good overall reaction time, but he has improved his reaction time over the games, over the years, against Nathan and all the other players. What I would say is that Spec is incredible at setting up plays. He's a very good tactician on the table, whereas Nathan is typically the one that I would say has the best reaction time out of any player on the table. So it's very interesting to see Spec go into that flow state and just absolutely hit those reaction shots there that last game. 1-0 now. Spec has control. Good blocks by Nathan. Trailblazer in the chat saying, foes the winner carry that AAHL Cup around the room. 1-1. Chusky said, I've never seen air hockey like this before. That's right, this is a whole nother world of air hockey, my friend. This is where we have all the greatest people in the chat communicating, having a good time, while having the best players on that table matching up against each other. The absolute intensity, the heart rates, you can see it all live from your own room, from the toilet in your bathroom, from the shower, from the kitchen, wherever you are at, whether you're at a library, at school, doesn't matter. You can tune in and witness the greatness that is the American Air Hockey League. 1. Nathan has the punt. Off goal. Zero asking, how often do they play each other? It really depends. I would say typically they probably play each other twice a week, meaning they probably play each other once on Sunday, depending on if they get matched up against each other, and maybe every other week, I would say, for Mondays at most, to be fair. So maybe like once a week, I'd say, typically is their matching. 2-2 now. Michael asking, is this a recognized state-to-state league? That's a really great question. I'm not really entirely sure how to answer that question, so I'm going to leave that in the chat. We'll let either Nathan, Spec, or one of our other viewers answer that question for you. 3. Nathan is in the lead. We got Socks in the chat saying, I'm back. Welcome back. Trail Boss saying, what town is the AAHL stadium in? Well, it's in Idaho. And I know it's near the Napa area. I don't know. the Napa area. I'm not sure exactly where, but if you guys are looking to join in the action, reach out to us at aahlconnect@gmail.com. That's aahlconnect@gmail.com. 4 to 5. Nathan is really starting to feel the pressure now. He does not want to see Spec catch up here. It is 5 to 4. Right wall over for Spec. 6 to 4 now. A huge forehand shot there by Nathan, but good capture by Spec. Spec is really responding well to Nathan's shots right now. Both players absolutely going at it. 5 to 6. And Daniel trying to tell Nathan to take a second, take a breather, but 6 to 6. Show me moment. Nathan only needs one more point to take it 3 to 1. Spec trying to stop him, and he gets the stop. 2 games to 2. That's 6-7 again. Jay saying this came up in my algorithm because I was watching the Photon League. This is more competitive. You know, it is what it is. We do a very good stream, and you know, there's only so much more we can do. Meaning, like, there's a lot we can do still to improve it and make it even better and better. And we plan to. You know, we plan to do all kinds of things for the stream for you guys to just make this more entertaining, more fun, more professional, more interactive, all of that. You know, and it takes you guys as well. Like, we, you know, this wouldn't be as fun if you guys weren't here to join us for it. You know, a moment is best shared, you know, with someone else, right? Post saying, let's go, amazing comeback. You know, this is what I was saying. Beck is a comeback master. He really is. It's like it's almost like he likes being put into that wall, that corner where his feral side comes out, and he just comes back.
Ready? Game will start on my release.
Yeah, Devious saying Photon is a lower quality but more established. Yeah, you know, they've been playing the game for a lot longer. You know, the AAHL has only been around for what, 3 years, 4 years? So versus, you know, the Photon's been around for like 50 years. And you can see what they're doing with it. They got some upgrading to do. 0 to 0. And now 1 to 0. Spec taking the lead. Utsuki saying this feels like slow and calculated versus controlled chaos. There's a lot of calculation involved for sure, but there's also muscle memory. Has Nathan ever beat Spec? Asks Bind. Yeah, the funny thing is Nathan was number 1 and would beat Spec all the time for the longest time. He was number 1 for like 2 years, maybe 3 years straight, and then Spec finally started catching up, and then Spec started beating Nathan, and Nathan has not been able to beat him since, really. Man, what a shot. Look at this instant replay, guys. Spec sets it up, forehand into that corner. Just a beautiful shot. You aren't blocking that one. Nathan diamond drifts. Tries to go for the left wall under. Goes for a cross. Spec is just really doing a great job defending right now. Nathan just takes a second. He's resituating himself. He wants to get back into control. He realizes he's getting just a little bit too amped up. He slows his heart rate down, slows his, you know, watch his heart rate here. He's slowing it down. He's slowing everything down. He's taking his time. Look at that. From 175 to 169. Nathan actively slowed his heart rate, slowed his play style, and took a score there. 2 to 1. See, this is stuff that you just don't see unless I'm really saying it, right? Nathan actively slowed his heart rate, slowed his play style, and got back in control with that puck. A very great mental there for Nathan. Daniel in the chat saying Spec had to get on Peds to beat Nathan, though. Justin saying Nathan is Lightning McQueen and Spec is Jackson Storm. Jay in the chat saying Spec is cool and calculated in his shots. Gravy Baby saying, I wonder how Colin and Jacob from Photon stream yesterday would do versus these guys. They would beat them. Colin and Jacob would definitely beat Nathan and Spec here. I would say on a world-class air hockey level, that Nathan and Spec are somewhere in, I would say, realistically, 30s. I would put them around that averagely. I'd say they're at least averagely in the top 30s. So yeah, that's just kind of where that's like what we talked about with experience, right? These guys didn't really get into air hockey until the last 3 or 4 years versus the people at Photon, right? They've been playing for 30, 40, 50 years, depending on each player, and experience and muscle memory really does do wonders. Nathan, we need angles, buddy. Yeah, the more angle shots you get could do quite a bit. Ooh, just barely getting a touch on that one. 4-4. Nathan with a good cross, 5-5, tying it up, point of criticality. This is a huge moment, guys. 2 games to 2, 1 set to 1, 5-5. A huge close situation here. The next point is huge, and it does go to Spec. Spec only needs 1 more point to take the lead. Nathan with an off goal. Nathan a double D. A huge block by Spec, though. Spec gets control. Spec goes for an off goal. Nathan gets a capture, though. Nathan gets into luck ball over. 6-6. Show moments. Spec sets it up. Goes for a trick shot. Nathan does defend, though. Nathan's looking for an opportunity. Timeout called by Nathan. He wants to take his time, consider his next move. How is he going to get past Spec? We got Justin in the chat saying, I've never seen Nathan beat Spec. You know why? You haven't been here long enough, my friend. If you go back to our prior lives, you'll see Nathan beat Spec basically every time for like 2 years straight. Nice shot by Nathan! 6-7! Look at this instant replay! He sets it up, and a forehand, I think. Oh no, a backhand right wall under the underdog. Got the undershot. You're not undertamed. Justin saying, wow, he did it. It is not over yet, Justin. That's 3 games to 2. Nathan needs 1 more game. Just 1 more game. This is when all the cards go on the table. This is when you toss your marbles. This is when you grab your jacks. Your tic-tacs, your snick-snacks, all of that. For this next moment. This is a big moment. Nathan has lost to Spec now since January. Since the beginning of this year, Nathan has not been able to break Spec. This could be the moment. 5 months of losing to Spec. For this moment right here, right now, that you guys are all here to witness. Will Nathan do it? 1 more game to go for Nathan. And the face-off. And it goes into Spec's goal. 1-0. 6 more to go for Nathan. Spec sets it up. Spec tries to go for the shot here. Goes for the cross. Nice block by Nathan, a huge challenge block, 1-0 still. Nathan goes for the left wall over, a good block by Spec. Nathan goes for a right wall. Nathan's looking for an opportunity, bounces it in and out, doesn't give him any room to breathe, doesn't want Spec to see what's going on, what's he planning. Taking his time, reading Spec like a book, sending it 2-0. Spec, drifting into an off-goal cut. Right wall under. Another cut there. Nathan gets possession though. Goes back to Spec. Nathan gets control again. Nathan goes for the right wall. Spec, a huge forehand. Crisscross applesauce. Are you not having the time of your life right now? 2-1. Nathan going for a little bit of a this, that, off goal, right side, left side, upside, downside, inside the goal side. Will he do it? He does. Left wall over. 3-1. Spec goes for another cut. 3-2. And now he says in the chat, are you not entertained? I think it's 3-3 unless I mistake that play there. Nathan going for an off goal. A huge rally between the two. Nathan has possession. Nathan goes for a cut. Nice forehand there, but it goes back to Nathan. Nathan goes for an off goal. Spec has possession. And a nice slow cut set up for Spec. I think it is now 3-4. Spec taking the lead. Nathan goes for that left wall under. Another cross for Spec. 5-3. Nathan, he needs to slow it down and figure out what is his next move, his next play of action. That's right, I said next move, not move. For your viewing entertainment. 3-5. Spec setting it up. A huge challenge shot for Nathan. He didn't have possession, but he was possessed for that shot. 3-5. Spec has possession here, goes for the cross. Goes out of bounds. Jay saying take a timeout. Daniel saying gosh dang. Ian saying Spec. Trader saying crisscross applesauce. That's right. Spec cross is unreal. Still 3-5. Nathan has control, gives it away to Spec though. Spec doing an interesting play style here right now. Look at this. He's holding on close and tight to that goal. Interesting play style. Look at this. Goes in tight. Nathan, though, able to return and react. A good stop by Nathan, setting it up here. Goes for a left wall under. A good block by Spec, though. Spec setting up at the diamond drift. Looking for a left wall here, I believe. Goes for the right instead. Nathan sets it up. Goes for a cross, 4-5. A nice shot by Nathan. Spec steps away for a half a second, gets it back onto the table. It's 4-5. Oh, no, wait, no, he says 5-5. Point of criticality, if it really is 5-5. I can't see myself on that score, unfortunately, so I'm going to go with you guys. 5-5 here. Nathan gets back possession. Nathan, come on, you can do it, mate. Come on, mate. Give it a little show for the folks now. Goes for left wall. Goes for a cross. Now Spec gets possession. Huge block for Nathan. Good return. Nathan has possession. He sets it up. Goes for right wall over. What's he going to do next? Left wall over. He tries his overs, but both are blocked. What's he going to shoot for next? Goes for an off goal. Trying to pull Spec away from his defense here. Can he break him? No. The cross is blocked as well. Goes for a left wall under this time. Also blocked. Spec is an unbreakable machine. And a huge cut gets past Nathan. 5-6 now. Spec only needs one more point to tie this up. Nathan with a double wall. 6-6. Show me! Spec is going to try to show us. Will he do it? Nathan only needs one more point to win it all. He flubs. Nathan has an opportunity. Right wall over, no good. Goes for a cut. Goes for another cut. Good block by Spec, though. Spec has it. Spec right while under. Nathan gets control. The man calls a timeout. Huge timeout called. Spec does not like that timeout. Absolute brutality there with that timeout. Huge moment for both these players. Spec needs to stop him here. Nathan only needs one more point. He has been waiting for this moment. Is this the moment? Nathan takes Spec down after 5 long months. Right while under, no good. Chucky makes it. The one, the only Nathan Boss takes down the number 1 in the AAHL. Spec. An unbelievable matchup. The 7-6, the 6-7s, the absolute banger, bammer, rammer, anything, everything. Listen, guys, we need to get a heart rate monitor for the commentators, okay? What an
Are you even
absolute-
freaking turning these mics off?
What an absolute championship matchup between these two. Nathan, 5 long months of Spec spanking you, coming down to this moment where you have finally turned the tables, taken that paddle, and brought it to him for once. What an insane match between you two. You guys switched up so many times. So many changes and moves, things I had to say to chat to tell them exactly what was going on. Nathan, you settled down in a moment. Your mentality was spiking. Your BPMs were spiking. You took a second. You breathed. And you dropped your heart rate from 175 to 165 and started making shots. An absolute stellar changeup. Spec, you too changed it up. You were sitting pretty far away from that goal, and then you closed in the distance. You got in close, and you started making some crazy shots. Man, this is one of those lives that people are going to be rewatching because of all the moments and just absolute craziness. What a game. All right, let's hear from you guys and from the chat.
I mean, I'll say it first. Like, when he beat me by 1 point, it was like, it hurts because, like, is he that much better? Is he just 1 point better? Is that all I need? I've said this a million times, especially to my wife, about any game ever. If losing with a blowout isn't nearly as bad as losing barely. And he's beaten me barely for like months. And it hurts. And like right now, it's one of those moments where I don't feel like I super won that. It's by 1 point. Like, really? And if he got that 1 point, I guess it would go to a final game, but by 1 stupid point. So, like, to me, it sounds weird, but to me, this isn't a victory. And I know to him, it probably doesn't feel like that much of a defeat because we're right there.
Goddamn victory, son!
I wish I didn't mute on you when you got that loud, so I could hear half of what you said. They're saying say 6-7. Yeah, no, it was. I'm looking at the board right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There were 9 6-7s. There were 2 7-1s. He got me, then I got him the game after in the next set. Besides that, the lowest score was a 4, and that only happened once for me and once for him. So that means we both 7-1 each other. We both 7-4'd each other. Besides that, every game was either a 7-5 or a 7-6. So it's like, am I super better than Spec? No. Is he super better than me? No. It means that we're pretty freaking even at this point. And that's exciting because I remember training him from day one. I have this story. I've said it a million times. He walked up to play the air hockey, or I thought he was going to play air hockey. I had been going to this arcade for months. He walks up. He puts on a headband, and I'm like, oh, he puts on gloves. I'm like, oh, shoot. And he's like next to the air hockey table. Like, he puts his stuff on the air hockey table, and I'm like, oh, man, he's going to play air hockey. This is my master. He's going to be the one that teaches me how to play. Then he turns around and plays some other game. And he had never like really played air hockey. And I remember the first time he beat me, he was like, like at the arcade, he was so pumped. And now that's how I get if I actually can beat him in a game because he's that good. I said he was trolling me during the game because he just has these stupid shots that are so accurate. And
You know that off speed I learned from Colin Cummings?
It's good.
I watched it on.
it's so good. You
I
got me.
mentioned the off speed. You were hitting it so many times at the start, and it was
'Cause
so slick.
I tried it, and then I hit your mallet, and then you moved. So I was like, okay, I'll go a little slower.
Yeah.
And then it just slid in.
That's the hardest thing for me is to say go slow because like usually I don't go. So guys, for you in the chat, we have this thing called an off speed. It's not a slow shot because if you say slow, and you're teaching somebody, they'll actually hit it really slow and just lose a puck. It's like instead of hitting it at 100%, you're like 98%, 97%, just slow enough for them to overcorrect. They go where they were supposed to be if the puck was going fast, but then they go past that point, and then the puck sneaks by. And you got me on like out of 5. You probably got me on 4 of 5 that you did.
I did more than that. I did like 10 points.
Yeah, it was good.
Also, real quick, chat, remember, you guys got to witness such an amazing match. It was such a good time. Don't forget that next to the comment section, there's a little money symbol. You guys can do a super chat for as little as $2. I don't think I've seen hardly anyone throw any super chats lately. And, I know you guys are all loving and enjoying this. So don't forget that even though you can't bet on the game, you can donate on the game.
I've said it until we fly to NC. I'm going to challenge Nathan every week.
You said Josiah too. Does that mean you're playing Josiah now?
I don't know. I'll play one-on-one, so Josiah's next.
Okay. Well, I think that Jeremy. So this is a really big treat. We have a guy that was from the chat, just like you guys. He heard about all of this. He drove or flew. Jeremy, did you drive or fly out?
He drove.
He drove out from another state to get here. He went to the arcade last night. He played. Oh, look at this guy. Let's go, Nate. $2. That's my guy.
With the $2 dono.
Give this guy a like. Hit that like button. All the rest of you guys like that post. And he's about to play up against Noel. Now, Noel was rated number 8. He went up against Caden and lost. It was like a crazy game. Noel just didn't expect him to be that good. And Noel lost a few ranks, I think, because of it. So this is one of those games where Noel has everything to lose. Jeremy, who's going to be playing, has everything to gain. If Jeremy wins this, it would be crazy for Jeremy. It would be really fun. Jeremy also won. Out of all the noob players yesterday, he beat the rest of them and got a mallet. We gave away a free mallet yesterday for that.
Quick question. So, Nathan, you did beat Spec here, but will that translate into taking number 1 spot?
It should. If it doesn't, I'm going to murder people.
I don't know if it will. I mean,
I'm only
on a win spree.
So I'm only 200 points below. And I was below him. I just took out the number 1, which means I should get a little like over 100 points. It should be, last time it was like 200 points or something. So it should be around 200 point gain. He loses 200 points, which would mean, if I was below 200 and then I went up 200, he goes down 200. That means now I'll be 200 points above him. It'll still be very close. It means that we'll all be just one match away from taking that back. But it should mean that I'm number 1 now, which is nice to say because it's been a long time. Give a long time. Riff with the $2. What's up, good? What's y'all's goal for the NC State Championships? Riff, I've said it before. My goal isn't to win. It's not for Spec to win. It's for Josiah to be like we're like the guard that walks up with the shields and then he breaks through all of a sudden and nobody was expecting it. And they'll have no excuse because we've been talking about Josiah since day 1. But I think Josiah is the what do they call it? The dark horse.
Dark horse.
Yeah,
I feel like
so
there should be no timeout.
Look at this guy,
dude! Everyone with these donos, thank you guys so much.
Honorary Canadian Nathan Buss has prevailed. The honorary. Oh, that's right. Canada adopted me. So, I got adopted, and I appreciate that dono. Give this guy look. Give him a thumbs up, everybody. If you don't want to donate, give him a thumbs up at least.
Someone asked if there should be no 6 timeouts at 6-6. Honestly, I don't really care.
I don't know how I feel about
other
it.
people, do care about that, but I don't really care.
I don't like it when they do it for show. I like it when they do it for themselves to cool down. So at that moment, like Noel has done it, he'll admit it. He'll be like, I do it to build up people. Like he'll do it to like cause like intensity. For me, it was to decrease that. My heart was going too fast. Jessica walked up before that last game or whatever, and she was like, you have the chaos down. You need to get the control down. Like get back into that slow, some chaos, but some of that. So that was me like chaos. I have to slow down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. With a $20 dono.
You didn't write a message.
And Noe with the $2. This is there wasn't even a message there for us to read for it. Who was on this screen? What's it?
Someone click on Devious's name and let's see what kind of messages he sent us before.
I don't see
There's
it.
no
We can
message.
get we'll get the backroom chat to do
Well,
that for me.
or he can just
And,
send it right here and just say we'll read that one out
Come
for
on, yeah,
dang sure.
Devious, let us know what you got to say. $20 dono. You are the G in the chat right now with the $20 dono. I think only JCD is a little bit behind you with the $10 earlier today.
Justin saying it's worth having a conversation about the no timeouts. It's hard because you have one timeout. It's 10 seconds long, and the idea is to use it strategically, right? And I normally do really bad when I cool down, but I was way too heated. Like I needed to stop.
Devious difference saying, how good do you think Morpheus will be? Well, currently Morpheus somehow actually makes hitting it like crazy work. Meaning, usually when people don't stop hitting it, they own goal a lot.
He hits
and that's
like
one thing that I noticed that
whip.
Morpheus doesn't do. He doesn't own goal a lot for how crazy and chaotic he is.
Yeah.
I think that if he's willing to change some of his style and willing to learn some of the things that really excel in air hockey, he could be a big threat. Because if he's able to return these absolute crazy shots, that means he has the reaction he needs to absolutely excel on that table.
And we're talking about Caden by Morpheus, but the thing is that he just went down to California. So here's the bad news and the good news. Oh my gosh, JCD Smith's like, let's go, Jeremy. You can do it like your hoodie.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
This is a self
See you guys later.
Okay. Yeah, I think that he'll be good. But now he's in Santa Monica, and I gave him a tripod, so now he can do like live streams and stuff. So it'll be interesting because I think that he'll start whooping in that area and growing it. I don't know how well he's gonna grow though, because it's hard to grow without better people challenging you. So if he's the best in that area, I don't know how much better he's gonna get, but I know he'll make a bunch of other people really good. So it's sort of a love-hate. I love that he's gonna train up people. I hate that he's not gonna grow because now he's in an area where there aren't any pros. All right, let's get to the next game. Caleb, thanks for commentary. Guys, thanks for believing me. It's been a long
And thank you,
ride.
chat. Like, seriously, you guys.
Seriously,
all
you guys.
the super chats, all the comments, the questions, you guys are what make us enjoy air hockey completely and totally. Actually, Nathan, take a commentary for a second. I got to answer a phone call.
Yeah, I'll read these for a second. So Spec's going to getting ready. Or no, it's not going to be Spec. I think it's going to be Jeremy versus Noel. Yeah, Jeremy, you good to play still? Okay, so Jeremy's up next. Now, it's so fun because Jeremy is one of our fans. And he came up from the YouTube channel, like I've said before, just like one of you guys. It's a bummer that a lot of you don't live nearby, I know. And everyone's like, how do I join this? How do I join this? We have big things coming. I've been saying it for a while. It's taken a lot of work, a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, but we have a way, finally, to let everybody get involved in the world, and you don't have to fly to Idaho to do it. You don't have to travel almost at all. Okay, cool. We got everyone in here. I love you guys. I'm going to get ready for the next match. I'm going to help with that. I'll probably end up reffing it or help with commentary. Caleb, are you the only commentator today? So maybe I can jump in with commentary for you.
That's why it is absolutely going crazy in the comment section. That's why we have so many super chats. He's like, no, you're not so hold on. Let me pat myself on the back here, folks.
30,000 or subs.
Oh, Nathan's saying something about subs. Oh, that's right. When we hit 30,000 subs, we will be destroying the Skibidi toilet with weapons of non-mass destruction, but, very cool, explosive, bougie, boomy, bomb, you know what I mean. Doing a little bit of, see, Nathan gave you the little air gun. You guys got the point. It's going to be some good times. So remember to hit that subscribe button. Double tap that like screen. Matt saying we need help in commentary. Yeah, you're not wrong, man. I mean, I love commentary here and there, but it's nice to have a second person and take a break. I will give you that. We got Ichigo in the chat talking about those hidden in the dark Ninja Star players, you know. We got Jake in the chat saying we need the bacon command fixed, Cruz. That's true. I made some jalapeno poppers with bacon in it today. And then I used Chick-fil-A sauce as my dipping sauce. And oh my goodness. So good. Yeah, being alone can be tough sometimes. You know, you're always looking for something to talk about, right? You know, you don't really want there to be dead space, and so the comment section really helps the commentators when there's things that aren't going on right now. Like for instance, right now, right, all we got camera work wise is the chairs with that background TV for you guys. And until the next match starts, it's really up to me and you guys to keep this commentary, community going for the next few minutes. Jake saying, I really want Chick-fil-A sauce now. You can actually buy the whole sauce thing at like your local grocery stores. They sell the Chick-fil-A sauce in a thingy-majig now. Although typically I'll just grab a couple extras when I go to Chick-fil-A. Am I stealing? I don't think so. Do you guys do that? Let me know in the comment section. When you guys go to Taco Bell, do you take extra sauce? When you go to the fast food restaurants, do you take a couple extra sauces for home? Am I the only one that does that?
Dude, we used to do that. I used to take home extras at high school for a senior prank. I would fill up my locker with extra mild sauce packets from Taco Bell over and over and over again until we couldn't even open the door. We had to start slitting them through the slots in the locker. And the idea was that once I graduated, the next person that would get it would open it up and just 200, 300 mild sauce packets would pour out. I thought it was pretty innocent and funny. We even had the duty that would clean them. We even had his approval to not clean it after the year because he was watching us do it for years.
I think I remember you put a picture of yourself on top of the mild packets.
I took a little picture of myself, and I'm like, this is really dumb. Then later I'm like, who egged my car? But I did put a little picture of myself on top. I thought was pretty funny. Yeah, you can be red. Yeah, you can be red. So
the number one AAHL fan in the comment section saying, we love you, Caleb. Fantastic commentary, and you're probably the favorite child.
Probably
we
not.
appreciate you, the AAHL fan. She made... No, I've said that, but,
I don't think Jeremy has a rank right now, so I'm just going to put non-ranked next to his name here. Jeremy's coming up in a second. Noel, I'm looking at his ranks right now. Give me 1 second. So, Noel's ranks right this second are... Yeah, because he took a loss, so he lost some points. He's still hanging on at number 8, though, with 1,179 points. Jeremy, is Jeremy in the list? Yeah, let me see if we've added him in. Sorry, I'm taking a look at all the lists right now. All right, what's our chat saying about that? Yeah.
Gamer.
Go ahead, Caleb.
No, I was just saying, welcome in, Vamp Gamer. He says, hello, welcome in. We got Dingo Boy also saying extra sauce. That's just not right. I don't know about that. I mean, okay, so there are some people who are even crazier, right? They save their cups from the fast food restaurants. So that way, when they go into a fast food restaurant, they have that cup to get the refill.
Shame on them.
Shame on that. That's one that's going too far. But I don't mind grabbing a few extra sauces when I leave a fast food restaurant, because even if I don't finish it with that particular meal, it's good to have at least 1 or 2 extra sauces at home. Also, how many times do you go and you order fast food and they don't put the sauces in the bag? So then you go home and you're like, oh crap, I don't got my sauces, but because you were smart and you got some extra in advance, you're good to go. Don't judge me. All right, it looks like we have the next matchup. Jeremy, a.k.a. JD, saying, thanks for an awesome intro to the bus station.
I love that guy. He's so
Jeremy
great.
versus Noel.
You know, it's weird meeting people off of YouTube. You're like, is this guy a murderer? Is he going to hurt me? No, he brought soda instead. That's the kind of YouTuber this guy is, and he came out here, and he's just awesome. He's been supporting us since day one. And so, ooh, nice little touch there from Jeremy, getting that goal on Noel.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Anyone who's in the chat section who's interested in air hockey, watching, sitting around with our community, they're all going to be awesome people. I mean, we can't have a single crazy person in here. Am I right?
Right. Agreed. I mean, you know what's really funny? I think my favorite thing about our chat, is when they come in, they're saying some joking stuff, they're being goofy, then they realize it's live, they apologize, and then they suddenly like, this is pretty sweet, and they stick around, and they start getting involved. Look at that, nice, right well under from Noel. Jeremy has got to have an answer for that. Otherwise, he's done for.
Question mark here, Nathan, for you about Jeremy. What is his story? Where did this guy come from? What is his experience with air hockey?
No experience at all, except he's been watching us on YouTube. He drove out here. Now, mind you, I believe it's a 7+ hour drive because he's in a different state.
And he came out here, he played in an Overthrow the Pro. He didn't do as good as he had hoped, and so he was like, oh man, I want to play again. He came out again, played in another Sunday Weekly, and that was like a few months ago, and then he came out again. I wish I'd noticed. He came out again and played yesterday. He still didn't do as good as he had hoped. In fact, the last time he came out, he lost to Ayla. Now, Ayla is a really good player, but to him, he was just like, man, I wish I hadn't lost to your daughter, right? Like, it kind of stung a little bit losing to Ayla. And so now he's getting some practice. He's actually sticking around for a little bit. He doesn't have to go immediately back home. I do appreciate the family that are watching this right now. Thank you for letting us borrow him for a bit. I know that we're kind of stealing him from you, so I appreciate the time that we get to spend with Jeremy. On a Memorial Day of all the days here, 2 to 4.
You know, he isn't doing that bad either, considering, right? It's 2 to 4 right now. He's not a player. He's not a pro player. You know, he's still very new, and he's taking Noel 3 to 4.
Oh shoot! It's tied up now, 4 to 4. Okay.
4 to 4.
Now we saw Noel fall to Caden, but Caden was sort of a dark horse with a lot of practice. He was practicing at Boise State University with the table I donated for like a year plus. And now, I do have it on good authority that Jeremy just recently bought a table. So there's a table at his place now. It's very new. Oh, look at that. It's tied up 5-5 to point of criticality. Here we go. Oh, and now Noel loses possession. That's going to go to Jeremy now. I always root for the underdog. I feel bad because, like, I already rooted against Noel. Noel's one of my favorite people. He's super kind, super great guy, but I gotta root for the underdog. Actually, I'm gonna get a poll going on who you guys think is gonna win this match. Is it going to be Jeremy or is it going to be Noel? Let me get that going right now.
I feel like Noel probably makes a really good barbecue. I don't know much about Noel, but I just feel like you know, give him a barbecue and let him have at it, and he's gonna make a great barbecue.
That
7 to 5, a double wall victory for Noel.
And it's because Jeremy didn't stop it right there. You see that get away from him? He could have stopped that shot, but one loss of possession, one time not getting the puck is going to equal a pro like Noel scoring on you, right? Like, you have to keep possession of that puck.
Right.
Dingo Baby in the chat saying, how well do AHL pros crossover go bubble hockey? Not very often. It's not in many of the arcades around here. If it was, we'd play. It's really, really fun, though. Bubble hockey is amazing.
So now, Nathan, real quick, I seen when you were versing Spec, you tried a turkey shot on him, and he managed to defend it, right?
It was actually I call it a chicken shot because it's not a full turkey. It's like a half turkey. I call it like a hybrid turkey or chicken shot. It did not work, but I was like, this is gonna catch him on the unawares.
Now, I seen another time where you thought about going for the turkey shot and changed your mind. Am I right? Did you think about doing it one more time? It was later on. It was like, I don't know,
think so.
even a few games later or something.
I hate to say it, but there wasn't a single other time that I was like, no.
Considered it.
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't. The problem is I get blinders on when I'm playing. When I'm playing, I actually forget shots. I used to have a Post-it note that would keep all my shots on it, and so I can remind myself. I just forget, oh yeah, I've got these other tools, right? Why not use them?
It looked like to me, like you were getting ready, like you half swung your mallet to hit it back towards it, and you stopped. So I was like, I thought maybe you were thinking about turkeying or something, or maybe you were just trying to recapture the puck. I couldn't tell. So now that answers my question. So
Jeremy biffs it. See, like he went for that right wall, but it turned into like a loss of possession, like quadruple wall. Oh, forehand from Noel. Noel has, it's weird. All the things I tell people not to do, especially the pros, I'm like, don't do that unless it's like really dialed in. Nice one there from Jeremy. Noel has taken the time to practice all the junk stuff. All the forehands, the double walls, everything that we consider like garbage shots, he's actually practiced them so we can actually get away with doing it. And I will say they do come in clutch. They just can't be your main form of attack. Jeremy with a nice cross there. Take a look at this.
That's a very smooth cross.
I like it. He pulls it back. I like the drift, and then he fires that cross when it looked like it was going to be a cut. Ooh, and Noel fires back with the right wall under. We got Jeremy's wife in the chat saying this is... Oh, never mind. It's the son. This is Jeremy's son, Jake. What about me? Jake, you are amazing. I heard that you... at least, I don't know how many sons Jeremy has, but I heard that he was thinking about bringing one son over. You know, it's fun to bring your kids over to random strangers' houses for air hockey, but I wish he had because I would love to have met you. Man, that was an intense game. Like, After that second set, I was like, I think I'm done. My legs were hurting. Like, I was like, am I fully out? Oh, that was In-N-Out. We're not sponsored yet by In-N-Out, but if you're working there, you tell your bosses that the In-N-Out shot happens so often in air hockey. We would love to give In-N-Out a little message from, a little word from our sponsors. This In-N-Out shot was brought to you by, oh, he needs to sand that. Do you guys see how that stopped floating on the table? There's sandpaper. You can see it right next to Noel there also. There's sandpaper on the table for when the puck gets dinged up and won't float anymore. Caleb, we got Vi in the chat saying Jeremy is going to be a killer player after he gets more practice time on his table. What do you think about that, Nathan? Daniel Werner, your question, yes. Noel fires back. Matt saying Daniel, yeah, that's him. He's pretty good. Yeah, Caden's pretty great. Yeah, Caden's really no joke. He's very good. He really took me to a lot of games. I played him lefty, and I beat him in one set, and then he beat me in one set lefty. Like, he's killing it right now. Yeah. Now, Nathan, you finally overcame your yips and was able to beat Spec. I know you say it doesn't feel that good because it felt like it was only 1 point away, but it really was a whole game difference. And you even had a 7-1, almost 7-0'd him. It's just that like I learned how to block his shots. You just never know with Spec. I just learned how to block some of his shots, and he had a bad game or two. He really did. There was one game, like that 7-1 game is a good example. He scored on himself, two times, 3 times? That game that he won the second set, it was like a blowout. Every shot he blocked that I did, and every shot that he did was like perfect. So he actually had me going into the third set thinking that I'd already lost. Like I felt like, what do you call it? Like dishonored. Like I was disgraced. I shouldn't have been able to win because he beat me that bad. I was like, okay. Disgruntled. Yeah. Noel's at 6 points right now. Jeremy's at 2. Jeremy hoping to get a few more points on the board. This is first time Jeremy's actually playing a match on YouTube besides like a few on the Sunday weekly tournament. It's funny because he came up. Oh, that's it for that game. 7-2. When Jeremy walked in, I asked him like, what does it look like compared to what you were expecting? And it was really funny because, Caleb, what's the number one thing people think, what room do they think this is located in a house? What room? In the chat, they always like, they typically think it's a basement. Exactly. And he walked in and he's like, oh, it's actually not a basement. I'm like, I told you it wasn't. I still thought it was a basement. That was his thing. He's like, it's just right here. Like, he's like, well, I kind of expected it to be like a lower room. Nope, it's like our living room. We took this and did a whole lot of work to it. And we're hoping to get a studio soon. And so that we can broadcast this from a studio, but it was really funny watching his reaction. I like to still call it the studio, because a studio is typically just anything. Anything could be. Yeah. Any place your work, really. We got Noe in the chat. We got Matt in the chat saying, talk to Sam about In-N-Out. I know. Oh, yeah, Sam works there now. Sam sort of left air hockey to go work at In-N-Out. I guess we talked about it so much, he just got the hankering. Matt saying, Noel, wait for the reach, then go under. Matt giving Noel tips against Jeremy. I don't think Noel needs it. Jeremy is very new. Candace saying, Jeremy's experience is playing against his wife who loves to play. You're welcome, Nathan. He loves the sport. No, man. I'm just really, really happy that he's involved. Like, he was saying thank you to us for, having him out. And I'm like, man, he did all the driving to get out here. Such good people. Noe in the chat is in here. His name's Noe Bo in the chat. Noe Bob, right? And Noe's another one that drove all the way out to play against us. And it was so great to meet him and his family. They're super great. I owe him a sticker still. That's like something I need to do really bad. 1-0. Noel's in the lead. It's already 2-0 right now with Noel. Now, mind you... Now, Nathan, if you're a person in the chat, how would they get a hold of you to come out and reach out and be a part of this? So there's a few ways you guys can do that. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Anytime you're wondering how you guys can reach us, type in ! Actually, it's email, isn't it? It's not mail. It's ! Email. Look at me being a doof. Type in ! Email, and it's gonna pull up and show you. It's gonna show you the email, right? Is it not doing it now? Is our email broken? It may be broken. Hard to know. Some of the things. There it is. Today. Look at that. Nightbot jumps in the chat and says our email is. And gives you the email. Oh, it's 3-0 now. Jeremy flubs it in. So it gives us your email. It's ahlconnect@gmail.com. Get this, guys. We will mail you free stickers that are signed by the players. If you like a specific player, we can get a sticker signed for you and mail it to you for free. We still have a few international stamps left. We've sent a bunch to Canada, That's why they've adopted me as an honorary Canadian, and I accept. It's very fun. And so, but if you would like to sponsor us, if you would like tips and tricks, if you would like to get in contact in any way, shoot us an email. I'm also on Facebook. I get a lot of people on Facebook that friend me and have fun conversations. I can't talk all the time. Ooh, Noel gets another one. That flubs in Jeremy. He had that puck, but he just didn't give it the right amount of force to keep it from going in his goal there. Once again, Jeremy is very new, so what you're watching right here is a professional amateur game. Now, a lot of people will watch Noel play and a bunch of others and say, I could easily beat these guys. Well, let's put it like this. Anybody watching this that's like, I could easily beat these guys, you would be worse than Jeremy because Jeremy has a table at his house and practices, right? We make it look easy sometimes. I've been told that by many people that play, like, man, you guys make it look so easy. I got told that yesterday, literally, from my niece. She was watching us, and then she played, and she's like, you guys make it look really easy. How do you guys get that good? And the answer is the same answer to anything in life. How do you get good at something? You practice it. Noel hitting is too soft.
It's not about doing a fantastic job one time with absolute talent. It's about doing something small each and every day, better and better, and it builds character. It builds, if you're disciplined in anything and you do a little bit each day, it will eventually exceed and excel past anyone's one moment of greatness.
We got Mandy in the chat saying hi. Noe saying haha. Puck control is a foundation skill in air hockey, says Matt Bentley. Matt is one of the greats here in Idaho. We got Le Prodigy in the chat saying, yo, what's up? Oh, Jeremy tries for that like pinch shot against the rail, no good. Noel about to end game number 3. He gets one more point. Noel going for that double wall, kind of using Jeremy as a little bit of a target practice here. Noel keeps it on the line, almost gets Jeremy, and then goes for that forehand for the win, 7-1. I mean, Jeremy...
And, that's kind of about what I expected. Noel actually, Jeremy made it really close game number 1, but that's typically how it goes with almost any new player first-time matchup. A new player typically has a good chance of 50-50ing that first game against a player who hasn't played against them before. But as soon as that first game gets underway, the more experienced player kind of starts to understand what they're facing, what they need to do to defend against and overcome. And now you can see Noel is in his zone without a contest really at this point.
We got Noel studying the chat right now. Guys, this is when you can give him advice. I mean, and that's what Matt Bentley was saying. Noel, wait for the reach, then go under. I think that's actually too far past where Noel's able to see it right now. Noe's saying they say martial arts creates discipline, but air hockey creates real discipline. Matt saying, dang, it's 0-4 H48 in the morning. Noe's saying, si de puede Noel. I don't know what that means. I don't speak Spanish. I took 2 years and I have nothing to show for it. Eggplant Emoji is saying, I can vouch that martial arts creates discipline. Eggplant Emoji is one of my favorites because Eggplant Emoji, aren't you a ref for martial arts? I forget which one it is in our chat. The problem is that I know all these guys' names, but I can never tie them to their occupations. All right, possible match game here. Jeremy has to win this, otherwise this match is entirely over. It's 3-0 right now. Jeremy has possession.
And Jeremy has control of the puck. Jeremy sets it up. He's looking for an opportunity to get past this absolute monster, this beast, this person who he seems to have a tough time against, but 1-0. Jeremy comes out swinging strong. Jeremy tries to go back again for another 2-tap dinger, but no. Noel with the left wall over, a hard block to make. 1-1, tying it all up. Jeremy with the forehand. Jeremy sets it up again. What's he gonna do this time? He goes for a left wall over, but his shots are just not quite there yet. He's gonna have to have a little bit more time and practice on that table if he wants to defeat someone like Noel.
Brian in the chat saying it means you can do it. That's the se puede means. No.
Nani?
Okay, there we go. Caleb, what is it in Japanese? It's like, shut up. That was so funny. I was.
Shiksu?
No, it was
Wait,
like.
that's not it.
It was
It's
like domare.
Domare.
I've used that so much recently. It's great to use in your boss because I have no idea what it means. Oh, Jeremy! Look at the cross that Jeremy just did here. Oh, and Noel, forced one right back. But look at this cross. That's his shot. That's the second time we've replayed a shot that was a cross from Jeremy. He needs to do more of that. The thing is, like, newbies really don't...
I mean, right now, let's go to their inner monologues real quick. We have Jeremy saying, man, all I have to do is get a couple more good shots. Look at that cut.
And look at that. And this was the opposite side. He went for the cross, and now the cut. And Noel even pointed out saying, hey, like, that got me. I was going to block the other shot that you keep doing. Jeremy's got it again.
And, Jeremy's inner monologue right now, he's like, man, I only need to hit a few more shots, and I could take a victory away from Noel. Meanwhile, Noel's inner monologue, Mara Dane.
They're going to walk for the replay. I know. I like it because that goes to Jeremy. That's Jeremy's puck. Yeah. Okay. Good call. Good call by the ref there because he was moving backwards when it fell off. A lot of newbies don't realize like how the puck rules work with possession when it comes out of play. Okay, so this is Jeremy's moment right now. If he gets a shot, he ties it up. Can he do it? No. Noel with the charge and then steals possession back. This is Noel's game. No. Jeremy gets it. Jeremy with a little bit of a fake out. Shove shot, not the best. That's not what I would have done there. Forehand, no good. I would say he needs to go for that cut cross combo. That worked for him. Do it again. Nice. He tricked him with a
Jeremy tying it up 4-4.
I'm all right. Don't let me tie. And then Noel gets him back, but I like that right while under. He got Noel to charge. He basically took the advice that Matt Bentley gave to Noel and fed it back to him. 5-4. Jeremy plays quite well. Oh, 1-2. It's now match point.
6-4. One more point to go, and Noel ends it all. Jeremy has one more opportunity. Tries to go for a slow change-up double wall. Doesn't quite work. Now Noel with possession. Oh, Jeremy has an opportunity here. He goes for the left wall. Goes for a shot there, but now Noel can end it all.
Jeremy steals it. Come on, Jeremy.
Gets another opportunity.
No! Okay, he gets it again. Go for the cross, Jeremy. Go for the cross. I know he can't hear me. No, he can't hear me at all, but... Yeah. Then he hit way too soft. He gave up possession. It's probably game right there. Jeremy gets it back again somehow. Goes to... Oh, okay. Jeremy's not out of it yet. He's still hanging on for dear life. He gets a puck back again. Are we going to see a 6-6 game here? Jeremy sets it up. Goes to that cross this time. He gets it back. Slow setup. Fires a right wall. Loses possession. This could be match over right here. And it is match over. Noel takes the final shot. Brought to you by Ruthless Real Estate. Ruth is absolutely amazing, and she got to watch my game, and I really appreciate her watching that one. I really thought that Josiah and Spec were going to play today, but Spec, after that loss, he was like, I'm out. I just needed a minute. 7-5.
Noe making a great question here that's definitely, or statement saying, is it just me, or is Noel seems to be playing to his competition, meaning, he's slowing it up a little bit. He's not playing quite to the extent of extreme. That does seem to happen sometimes with a lot of players.
That's 100% correct. That's 100% correct. So the players are sitting down right now, but I think that Noel does that. I think that's why Caden was able to beat Noel last week was because a few days ago was because he was trying to match Caden, and Caden just kind of was relentless. He just didn't slow down. And so by the time that Noel was trying to meet him at where he was, Caden had a slight advantage. But this time, Jeremy, I should switch the names. Here, let's do that so you guys can see how the names on the right side there.
What's up, guys? What's up, chat?
Hey.
That was a good game, Jeremy.
Yeah, that was awesome. I appreciate it.
See you later, Anthony.
Yeah, so Jeremy, that's your first actual set that you've ever played. How does that feel? And I know that wasn't a win, but did you learn anything from it?
No, that was a win. Are you kidding me? Get to play at the bus station and play with the guys that I watch online. Yeah, that's a win. And it wasn't a 7-0.
No.
So, yeah. I felt like he was sandbagging a couple times, but I'll take the generosity.
Well, and that's kind of what we were actually talking about earlier. It's not so much sandbagging. What it is a lot of times as a more experienced player, you'll play to your opponent's speed. Not really to sandbag, but that's just kind of how it happens, right?
Oh, okay.
And so that's kind of what Noel was doing without realizing it. He kind of, in some cases, might have slowed down a little bit in some spots, but he was still trying to make his shots.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, you hit it hard enough to make me question it.
I
And
mean,
then he hit my pinky, and he was
sorry.
scared at that point. He was nervous, so he's like, I gotta take this dude out somehow.
I always say if you can't beat him, you might as well injure him. You know, it's funny. I got Speck in the face today, barely. I don't know if it hurt him much, but he got me really bad in the eye a month ago, and it gave me this big old bruise. I had a black eye for a good week, and today it bounced up and hit him in the face, and I didn't say much, but I wanted to be like, in your face, payback. Now, Jeremy, we love having you out here. I think the only reason Noel played so hard was because that loss last week against Caden. Caden just sort of was a dark horse. He came out of nowhere, and he played really good. And Noel just didn't expect it. Noel made a nice adjustment, but it was just basically Caden was up 3-0. Then Noel came back 3 games, so it was 3-3, and then it came to 6-6 in the last game, and Caden just got the winning shot. It was so dang close.
He did, yeah. So shout out to Caden, but playing against him is only gonna make me better. So
Yeah.
Well, that's how I feel about you too. Like
appreciate it.
last night and tonight, I feel like the more I show up, the more I get to play. Then I can only get better from here.
Yeah.
I bought a table, but haven't been able to use it because I work too much. So
I don't know if we have any more games planned. Caleb, could you, guys, get the questions in the chat for these guys. They'll answer them live. This is live right now. Jeremy, I have a question for you. So you're brand new in here. I already told him how it was funny because you thought it was a basement, right?
Oh, I figured that out.
Yeah. So my next thing for you is did you ever think for a second that it wasn't live? Did we do a good job of making it as live can be live?
Yeah, no, there was never a question about that. I thought this was different, and I figured out why. I was talking with your wife earlier about it. Because perceptionally, where you have the cameras placed, this back wall looks like 10, 12 feet tall. So it gives you a feeling that you're in an RV garage or a deep basement.
I wish we had an RV garage. That's next steps.
Yeah, no, that's how it feels. That's how it comes across, and that's what I kind of figured out why it looks and feels different online versus in person. It's much better in person, guys.
Nice.
You guys, everybody should show up.
Noe's asking Noel, will you sign Noe's sticker?
Of course, bro.
He's like, dude, I don't know if you know this, Noel, but Noe is in your corner.
You know what?
Appreciate
I'll
it,
sign
bro.
that sticker for you too.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
I know it means a lot.
No, that's a rookie signature. That's awesome. It's
Yeah.
It's a rookie card.
Noe's from Utah, right? I hope he gets to come
Yeah.
up sometime.
Yeah.
Play over here.
I go to Utah all the time. I'll come down and play you.
We got
Just for fun.
DEZ
You
in
hear
the
that?
chat. It's not showing
Noe,
because
where
you
you
keep spamming, but show
No,
less,
you
buddy,
sent
and it'll
me a
show up.
sticker. Okay. I just read that. He said, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Where are you at in Utah? Not that I'm any competition, but it'll be fun.
Noe versus Jeremy, dude. I gotta see this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one.
I'll send you the video.
Noe, you want to come
Ogden?
up here?
Oh, that's north.
You want to
Yeah.
come up here, or you want Jeremy to go down there? Skinny dogs?
Yeah, neither one of us are skinny.
No, not me.
I'm fluffy.
I'm gonna run a sticker out there right now to Noel right this second.
Hey.
Matt Bentley, is that Matt
All right.
from
So
the arcade?
is Noe coming up here, or are you going down there?
I'll go to Ogden. I go to Utah all the time.
There we go. Thank you.
I gotta show them the merch sticker.
So there we go, Nathan
Hey.
doing a stickers that way.
Oh,
It can
Skinny
be
Dogs is the
signed
place
there
to play.
by Noel. Jeremy taking Noel
There it
on
is.
but not down in the
Yeah,
match.
Appreciate it, Noe.
I'm gonna type that in so I don't forget.
Skinny Dogs is the place. He said to meet him there, bro.
Okay, so Jeremy,
hit up the Gmail account with your number, and Nathan will get it to me, and I'll meet you down there.
yeah,
He's excited, dude.
dude,
Yeah?
he's gonna be starting up tournaments down there. I'm really pumped about that. Okay, so Jeremy, I guess the other thing is, did you ever for a second think that these games were staged at all?
No.
I know you will, Matt.
I'll fly from Belgium to play. No,
Yeah.
not staged at all.
He's dedicated.
There's times when it looks. I would say Spec is the worst. Spec is just terrible. No, Spec is the worst at looking like he's sandbagging, even though, even today with your guys, I'm sitting right outside the table room, and it looks like he's not even breaking a sweat that he's not intense at all.
Dude, that's why we have the heart rate monitor. You
And-
realize he almost got to 200? He was at 196.
Oh, really?
194? Yeah, he got into the high 90s today.
He's
High
just
190s.
he's ice cold. He had no emotion whatsoever.
No, I know him, so I know when he's sweating. And do you actually see his chest afterwards? Dude, he was
Yeah.
sweating.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was like, he took his jersey off, and I was like, is that all sweat? Like, geez,
It is.
man.
Yeah, it is.
He's got an
Yeah, no, this
advantage
is a
off tee
high
off though.
intensity sport. Very high intensity sport.
You know, Spec and I both make a
No, he
joke
wants your
that we.
signature too on the sticker.
Oh, can you guys sign my sticker? Yeah, Todd, send me an email.
I did not sign it, Noe.
Yeah.
Do you want
me
to
to sign it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll
I think
come
I need
back
a
out. I'll
super
come back
chat, and then I'll sign it.
Shout out to Gavin over here.
out. I'll come back out there with this, but yeah, no, Spec does like to sandbag, but he did not today.
No, he didn't. That was an intense game. That's why I was kind of screwing up on the scoreboard. So I'm sorry, everybody in chat. I was sitting
No,
there and I
I mean,
got
it was
so
your first
intense.
time out here
Yeah.
helping with all that. You did a great job. There's only,
show
honestly,
them.
we have just as many, if not more, screw ups without you there today. So we're still working on that. It's tough. It's not easy seeing everything that happens on that screen, trying to pay attention to that. So
Awesome.
there it is.
Look at that.
Double SIGs.
Thank you guys for watching our game.
Yeah, thank you. It was an
Appreciate
honor to
it.
be
Yeah,
here.
thanks.
It's an honor to be invited to the bus station and Nathan's house. So,
Yeah.
It's really great to meet
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Unfortunately, didn't get to meet you in person, but it's always nice seeing someone from the other side of chat coming down, showing up, trying out, and just kind of also showing the people in the chat like this is real, this is legit. If you guys
Yeah.
want to be a part of this kind of stuff, you just got to reach out to us at aahlconnect@gmail.com, just like Nightbot just posted in the chat.
Jeremy,
Um,
well, one more question from Jeremy. It's so fun. I know, Caleb, it's weird, and maybe people don't find this interesting, but like, I always want to know from an outside perspective, like, what's the main difference between live in person? Was it better in person? Is it like a concert when you're watching it on TV? It might look better, nicer, but it's so much better being in the crowd, jumping around, and feeling.
oh,
the
you
bass.
know the aroma of a bunch of sweaty dudes.
Hey, I took a shower today, all
Right?
right?
I did too, but I'm gross after that game. I am gross.
No, honestly, like I can watch online and I listen more than I'm actually physically watching, unless I'm like chatting away. But then I'm just listening to the commentary. But in here, it was honestly captivating, and I was just watching and trying to learn as much as I could. And then I screwed up all the points, but
No,
I
you did
fixed
fine.
it. I fixed it.
You did fine.
you played very well for going against Noel.
Oh, thank you.
So
Candace in
Let
the
let me
chat
just tell you,
saying,
Noel. I think if I were to verse Noel, he'd probably beat me at this point, like hands down. So
So-
that just goes to show.
yeah, Noe, go ahead and send us an email, or you have my info also, so you can shoot me a text, and I can get you Jeremy's
we go.
information. Candace saying, Jeremy, get a stick for your kids, please. Does she
Sticker.
like you to beat your children?
I will get a big stick or a tiny little switch for my children.
I know that funny when switching your kids back in the day meant hitting them with a stick, and nowadays it means
Right.
giving them a Nintendo.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, Switch. Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy can have a Switch. All right.
Yeah. Go get it off that tree.
The willow branch.
Is that them asking for another mallet?
No, I think that's them asking for a sticker.
Oh!
But so I bought this table,
Oh,
and
my
I got mallets. I got like 6 or 8. Yeah, I think 6 mallets, but they all have that felt bottom, and they're all they're just tore up.
Friends
so I've
don't let
gotta-
friends get felt.
Shout out to
So
Kobe.
I've gotta get all new mallets and pucks and everything. So that's why I was looking up where you guys got it. I was gonna buy 10 or 15 or 16.
I'll give you a stick too. I mean, just in case. You never
I
know.
have one of the best sticks ever. It went through a fire and it survived, and it looks like a staff from like Lord of the Rings. You shall not
My
pass.
stick is definitely bigger than your stick. Actually, on that note, now that we have
Wish I
like
looked
very
closer
few
to
people
that.
watching left, I gotta say that's one of Spec and my jokes to each other is that. Our joke is that we make each other yell louder than our wives make each other. Like, you know, if I yell out, he'll be like, is Jessica jealous that I make you yell super loud or something? I'm like, oh man. So like that's always a big joke between us. All right, I don't think we have any other games happening right now.
Eggplant, where do you live? There's games all over the country.
Yeah, that's a good question. We got Anna Hat in the chat saying hi. We got Sean saying, Sean, not the sheep, saying hi. What's up, Sean, not the sheep?
Not the sheep.
Matt,
like
thank you
it.
for hanging around. Oh,
Matt,
Noe
Matt.
Shout out
just
to
Noe
Matt
just
Bentley.
texted you, and I'll if I get Jeremy's permission, Noe, I'll go ahead and send you that, and I'll connect you guys. If I don't get his permission, I'll just be the intermediate. What's up, Kobe? I see you in the chat.
Yeah, definitely pass it on.
Good
I think
night,
it's going to
Matt.
be it. Caleb, thank you for the commentary, for all those, like I said, for believing in me. I really
5 a.m.
appreciate it. I
Was
want to
it
give.
worth it, Matt?
Yeah, good match. Good match. It
Was
was
it
a
worth
lot
it,
of fun.
Matt?
This first round between you two was
Hi,
insane,
India.
and it was always, like I said
What?
before, great seeing Jeremy come out here, meeting a new face. Always a good time.
Yeah, good chatting with you.
Also, giant shout out to Faith behind the scenes working the cameras. We got Orion behind the scenes working the cameras. Cruz. We had Josiah. There was a bunch of people. We had Noah and Jeremy actually both helping with reffing and doing scores during my game. There's a lot that makes this happen. So.
And always as well, big shout out to Queen Ruth, the Queen.
She's amazing.
There she is. Call now 208-965-3570. If you're looking to buy or sell a place in the Idaho area, reach out to Ruth Kamichek. Always best to have an expert in your ring taking down that market.
Dude, Jeremy, I mean, you mentioned maybe coming around these parts, so maybe talk to Ruth about that. She actually is the best. I got to hang out with her today. She's the best. She really is. She's been the best way before air hockey was ever a thing. I've been friends with her forever, so like I can attest to how amazing she is.
Yeah.
We also, I don't see that. I don't think we have the button for it, but we have the North Carolina State Tournament. That's happening June 12th to the 14th. I'm going, Specs going, Emily's going, my wife's going, Josiah's going. It's going to be a blast. If you guys are in the North Carolina area, it's going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina. If you don't even want to play, but you just want to hang out and see us, that's awesome. I'll sign stuff. I would love to see you. If you want to play, you're going to have to sign up on their website, and it's going to be a state tournament. It's going to be amazing. So hopefully see you in North Carolina. It's going to be a fun trip. We're going to do a live stream from there for the whole tournament. So you guys will get to watch the whole tournament take place. My games, Specs games, Emily's games, Jessica's games, and especially Josiah. I'm hoping that he just rocks it. Noel, how do you think Josiah's going to do out there?
I think he's gonna take it.
I'm hoping he does. I'm hoping he does. He's such a he will just come out of nowhere if he's on his A game. So I'm gonna be there to yell at him and make him win. So
I just want to say good job, Josiah, on reffing tonight. The way he handled that 1 point was amazing.
yeah,
The goaltending.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to laugh right now.
Thank you, Ignacio.
he's mocking. Josiah looked away right when that happened.
Well, we
So
both
he-
did. We were both looking at the
Yeah.
same board for some reason, and then you guys look at us like, what happened? And we're both like, oh, crap.
Rule number 1 with reffing is don't blink. Just
Exactly.
Yeah.
you just slowly spray water in your eyes while you're watching, but you can't blink once.
No, we will get together, and I will meet up with you in Ogden. I go down there quite often.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome. And
yeah.
if you guys want, and this goes for every person watching right now, if you want, we can actually stream your games for you. Jeremy, literally all you
cool.
need is a cell phone and a tripod.
Okay.
And we can do the commentary for you remotely live like we do for North Carolina a lot. So like if you want to go down and you want to do something with Noe, I can actually do commentary, slow motion replays, the scores, the names, all that for you guys. And you guys can just have a
Alright.
good time, and then it would be helping the stream out too.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put my table in my garage, and then I know I've got a bunch of friends that want to come over and play. So it might not be interesting
Nice.
play or to your guys' level, but
We can
it'll
make
be
it
content
interesting.
for
I can get
other
there.
days.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, a lot of people don't even realize pro air hockey's a thing. So if they see you guys playing, they're not going to know the difference between you guys and a pro versus a brand new player.
I've told some of my coworkers, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go play in this air hockey league. And they're like, oh, what? What is that? And I was like, it's
Are they
actually a
watching right now?
professional sport.
They're watching right
Um,
now. Let us
I don't
know
know.
if you guys are watching.
You know, I will
China,
say,
are you in the
it's-
chat?
It's
Chase, you in
it's
the
a
chat?
pretty tiny group we have watching right this second. Normally, like
Is it?
yesterday, we had 40,000. Last week, we had a 99,000 stream. We had a 93,000 stream. Right now, we're looking at 14,000. So it's a pretty small, and there's like 30 people watching.
You know, it's a holiday weekend.
Exactly.
Who wants to be inside on their phone or on their computer?
Jesse Harris in the chat saying, "Can you shout me out, please?" Yes, Jesse. Thank you for chatting in. Ducky
Shout out,
saying, "What's
Jesse.
up?"
Shout out. Thanks for watching, Jesse.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Ignacio.
Oh, Vi,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to give him every tip. Vi saying I need to give Josiah more tips. I'm going to
Yang
be
twin,
in his pocket the
young
whole
twin.
time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Appreciate all of you. Once again, thank you to everybody. Thank you, Jeremy, for coming out. Noel, great job on the win there.
Thank you,
Congrats.
guys.
Caleb, thank you for the commentary. You always make it amazing. I appreciate you like crazy,
Yes.
bro.
Thank you, Noel.
Yeah,
for
you're
the-
welcome. I hope you guys.
Good
I
game.
think
It was
chat
fun.
had a fun time. I think I had a fun time. I think we all had a good
It's a
time
great
here
time.
tonight. So that's what it's all about.
Yep. Bye,
All
guys.
right, thank you guys.
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
No, I'm the only one. Okay.